跑一下，怕他野东西。单兵营开矿 VF。
And Maru kind of got that for free. Also took out a Colossus and a bunch of Phoenix as well. And that of course is
VC 摇头了，摇头了，就很没，你知道吗？
这种就是对很没的那种表现。他今天如果第一场拿下，有机会多5能干死马路的。那第一场这种就很没，现在
没的一匹，上一场也很没，好吗？
Trigger in Canada, a bunch of these players, and they go, man, sometimes they're just grinding and just doing, you know, rather straight up plays. Shouldn't they just be cheesing every time? And what you got to realize is you need so much experience dancing in the macro game and the straight up game with the best players in the world to really close that gap. If you're a rank 15 player, getting rank 1 involves you doing this dance.
这把是一把2兵营 blink 3开的这打法，这个3开会非常的快。
You know what? No Robo just yet. Let's see what happens when he hits 100 gas. It'd be kind of crazy to skip Robo.
什么叫星际比赛轮到家里玩？你妈个鸡！Pick 能做这样的比赛已经很不容易了，好吗？你们还抱怨没有线下？
是啊。线上有比赛不错啦。
是啊。
我靠，这兄弟你妈直接被李培南带疯掉了！牛牛哥哥出手了。
牛逼啊，牛牛哥哥！
李少过一会儿啊，
下一场，
李少下一场就是他的。
直接斩了你妈的！
and they don't actually know. So this guy shows up to work every day, sits down, occasionally shows up to a meeting and just nods and smiles. Nobody knows what he does, and he's hoping nobody asks too many questions.
应该是这种单线，应该是没有任何问题的房子的。
I imagine a Raven starts up, second barracks and a third barracks. So Widow Mine drop into Raven tank, very standard play, guys. Very straight up.
其实我说真的，他搞一颗走路雷，然后直接还有一颗雷头主矿，可能还有点效果。
对，
那走路雷有时候是看不到的。
1、2，
这种头
好，献祭2个农民过去就好了。
没
转回来了，血转，
还打掉了，
血转，
我靠！
马路歪了，马路嘴巴打歪了，血转，妈的，我没是吧？把没的所有东西都拿回来了。
但是这把这个虽然有优势，但没有上一把那么大。
他这盘要是又输了，他不是更气了？这把优势开，我靠！
如果这个就这把这个 Skillos 是一个4兵营的话，这波反打就赢了，就肯定拿下了。
李少，你妈在祖马挂机去杀他报仇去你！
李培南，
这跳走！
我跟你说啊。
啊，
那个金毛很强，
我知道呀。哎呀，我们那个也算创了个新模式吧。妈靠传奇养星际比赛，这地方外国人都看不懂了。
这个的确是我们特有的一个模式啊。
我看了一下，这个传奇如果能够保持现在的这个充值，就现在的这个1个月，我说如果1个月，我们这个就可以这个1年的这个叫做什么奖金我们就搞出来了，2个月我们他妈就可以办线下了。 3个月，那你妈的就整大了，
整大了。
如果1年，不说了，好吧？星际比赛，妈星际我们来救。
不是，你妈的不要做梦好吗，黄哥
？1年就收购暴雪。
This time it gets some damage. Nice. Okay, he gets 4 probes that time. Better. He's gonna come for it again. Raven's using up all of
这杜鸦基本上已经没救了。
这么多副，还好，不是很夸张，不是很夸张。只能说这个今年开销有点大，这个能再投，能够这个叫做什么呢？能够回点血，稍微回点血。
You don't want to chase that army down, Skillus. Get out of there. Oh god,
Skillus 依旧还是走的是巨象。
Got more units joining. If the second Colossus gets there, he can fight this army.
他好像还蛮喜欢走巨象的。
黄哥去开个魔力宝贝是哪家公司的？
不知道呀。
不会是圣区的吧？魔力宝贝是圣区的吧？
没玩过。
我也没玩过呀。右边直接过来，3传兵看到了。
哎呦，打了一传。哎，虽然说马路我觉得就一直在亏，但为什么马路他妈人口飙的那么快呢？哎，这一波如果说敢换的话，有机会啊！这波敢换。
哎，家里面遭中了。
好了，肯定要换，这波肯定要
换家了，直接换家了。
Concussive shells doing very well. They're great micro by Maru, but he's going to lose all of his bases very quickly. The question is, if no probes get out on the map, there's only 1 probe or 2 probes in the very top side that could maybe survive. The Stalker Colossus trying to get on top. Maru's trying to Doom Drop on the other side as well. The Zealots in the main seem to be cleaned up. Maru, you could tell how quickly he swapped this.
马入感觉没了呀，马入这样打。
他家里面正面打不过啊，到最后。他这
马入直接打飞了，关键是对方 Skillus 还有个主矿在踩呢。
对呀，
你这波兵5个运输机还是有点战斗力啊，打应该是能打穿的，就看最后大家最后剩多少兵的，直接拖农民，立场隔一隔，这3个巨象扫农民太快了。
能打一个巨象就打一个巨象嘛，不管怎么说。
对，你先要消耗对方的主力部队了，这样的话跳回来 Skillus 这个操作很好，一个巨象没死，可以回城的，回不回？
觉得有一说一啊，有波差，还有波差，
对，他有波差可以回城的呀。
那不用打了，没有这波差，我觉得是可以打，因为没有几个追猎了，正面有点挡不住的。
直接回3矿呀！你拆这个，Skillus 战斗人口多少啊？55，这边39。你怎么都要守一片矿吧，神族怎么都要守一片矿呀？好了 ，recall 了呀，这个对吧？然后你把这片矿守住。哎呦，差一点！好了，这现在要出去找马入的残矿了。
7个，哎，有个渡鸦呀，黄哥，不好说啊。
哎，对，这个渡鸦，他妈到时候锁2个巨象，他妈啥？
那有个渡鸦真的不好说啊，这个渡鸦。
锁2个巨象，一会儿人给你锁傻了，我操！这个要爆，这个感觉
爆了，要爆！
锁2个巨象不好说。哎，找到了这外面的偷的这片矿。好了，回去，在这边有水晶。3个农民打4个农民。哎，修起来了，哎，他上去拆建筑，
修起来就有机会。
他上去拆建筑，这边
这里要打吗？
有锁弹，2个锁，哎，
但这边神族视野无敌啊，这个视野。哎，走位失误，
完了！哎，但是巨象输出还是很高，他没敢打。完了，马入没敢打，马入没了。
哎，
他没敢打，
就这一个机会，其实
对。马入输了，马入输了，这也没了。没敢打啊，可能。下面这个经济已经控制住了，就剩下上面这个一点点经济了。马入现在虚坦克兵营出兵点倒是够多。 但没钱呀。好了 ，Skillers 只要找到上面的矿就结束了。
没了，应该没了，对吧？
And a tank there, and he's gonna try and float this command center into the main base. Oh my god, that's gonna be great.
Skillers 已经给了马路机会了，
他们说解开了，解开了。我看看，斗鱼说解开了，那解开了，今天我们还是把奖抽了吧？但还没有解开啊，还没解啊。
Recall's available, but look at that drop now. What does he recall? Is the question. He's got a Colossus and Stalkers, but losing
等
2
解开吧。
rough. Losing 3 probes is very rough, guys. He only has enough money.
马斯克斯还有一个农民，10块钱。
Very important to get rid of that
不，
infrastructure.
这个都不关键，最重要的还是
偷了一片矿呀，外面。
对，正面待会儿续上兵来能不能打得过？其实战斗人口差不了太多。哎呦，这个还不好杀，我感觉马路要赢啊！哎，马路真的要赢啊！我感觉，王哥，这马上是第3个坦克了，3坦克你怎么打进去啊？
主要外面偷了片矿，他不知道。 急的一逼，这盘要被翻了，他肯定心态炸了。
每一把都翻盘嘛。
他不知道外面那片矿，所以他以为这个基地烧爆了，我感觉是对吧？他以为是烧爆了，他现在就觉得马路只有一个基地。妈有坦克呀，打不进去啊！
这如何是好啊？
Skillers needs to check his corners right now, guys. And if he doesn't,
他妈
and
马
that base
路，
survives up there,
哎，我这个比赛经验太丰富了。
thought this was gonna burn down. Skillers has assumed that burnt down because he knew he set it on fire. He's like, yeah, it was too chaotic. He's forgotten about it. He's like, no, this is the only thing that can exist is this one command center. The observer has seen everything that's going on. He can click the siege tank and see where it can reach to. Now here we go. One marauder and a bunch of marines. He's gonna try and get 2 probes and leave.
他就打野农民，什么都不干。来了，哎，这种狗逼马路，
完了，
就搞心态，你知道吗？就搞心态。
完了，心态你妈搞炸了，又只剩一个农民。
妈 ，Skillers 已经面如死灰了。
Skillers can't do much about this, can he? If he has a warp prism, maybe he can get in there and punish you for throwing army away. But Maru right now with his corner base. Channeling his inner sewer mermaid and saying, you know what? I've got a corner base. I've got that up. I've created the wall. We're repurposing.
结束了。Skillers 根本就不可能想到外面还有片偷矿。
And he's building a 3rd command center. He's like, yep. I mean, I gotta play the long game. He's like, dude, I'm not gonna move out with siege tanks. No way. And now 17 workers versus 3. Oh man, this is crazy, guys. Skillers has outplayed Maru in 2 early games in a row. And remember what Artosis and Tasteless said for many years.
本这心态已经搞炸了呀！就3个农民在那里，马如过一会儿就过来又偷农民，还有一个3个农民，还有一个是他妈的这个上面那个卡在里面的。
Something to that effect, and I really do feel like Maru has a gear, a flick that switches in his head where he's like, I'm playing comeback style.
哎，他不知道上面偷矿了，到现在都不知道。难道他不觉得他妈马如这片矿很能踩吗？
他绝对不可能想到的呀。
马如还投点农民回来，这是啥意思啊？
他估计主矿农民很少吧？
他还投到3矿，过一会儿。他投回来是什么意思？我没搞懂。
我感觉有机会把这台游戏机给劫了呀！你妈的！
你妈的！你还不如就在外面踩算呢。他想投到2矿来采矿。
你妈个马路，我感觉这个被打了，他妈肯定很气。我跟你说，
他本来想开矿的。居然被秒一个，
没了，你冲动就输了，
对，
一中就没了。
这几个坦克他打不动了呀，没了，翻了，极技，他去看录像，你妈个鸡，外面偷了片矿。他其实多一轮输出这个追猎，这个基地就掉了，马路就输了。
不管怎么看，双方这个实力上的确是存在着差距的。就这种2盘都是很大的优势啊，都没有拿下。
气的一匹啊！
遮一下。
我遮了。他们还在众筹奖金，你看都已经筹到，这个算是奖金吗？还是他们可能
13000刀吗？
他应该是这样的，就是我估计是放到下一届的，他们也是这样的。他这个比赛也是每届都有的嘛，他也不会一次性发完嘛。
我说能筹到13000刀还是有点牛逼的。
PIG看的人挺多的，还是。哎呀，大家都在筹呀。不是也都一样的吗？我们只是筹的方法跟他不太一样。
多少人看？我看看啊，
还1000多个人在看。
1000多个人，还可以，
对吧？他筹的方法跟我们筹的方法不太一样。我们是靠传奇在筹。哎呀，
有的筹就不错了。
我们再上个奇迹的私服，不，我们那个不能上私服是不能上的，我们这个只能去跟那种就是有版号的这个游戏公司合作啊，只能合作。就私服是不能自己架的，因为架私服可能要可能他妈要坐牢的这件事情。
不是可能好吗？是必坐牢好不好？
对，我们只能去跟这个有游戏厂商合作，但游戏厂商有一些游戏它是不会拿出来做这个做联运的嘛，做合作的嘛，他们不太会的。自己弄不是你自己是可以弄一个传奇手游，是没有技术含量，但他妈的你弄了你别人有版权的，别人告你就没了。
是啊，
他妈的你就等着坐牢吧，或者赔钱吧。
魔兽食谱这你妈！
对啊，像魔兽世界这些，你说真的架个服务器，你会不会架？那肯定是会架的，肯定找得到人能架。但他妈的你架了就你要担风险的呀。星际师傅都能架，我就这样跟你们讲。
啊，星际师傅能架吗？
能架。我问过这个相关的会技术的人，星际他都能架，只是不敢架而已。
Yeah, he only had so many stalkers, so he couldn't really have a lot of stalkers on the front and at home at the same time. And the retake of the main base by floating his production back to his own main was a very smart move.
让法人去坐牢，
现在就是法人的时刻。
错好像也没什么错啊。
暴雪网易都没了，没风险。暴雪网易没了，他妈的暴雪中国还在的呀，对不对？就算暴雪中国没了，他这个世界这个动视暴雪还在的呀。你哪天只能等动视暴雪都没了，那你把他的源代码搞出来，你妈的架个私服，那这个估计是没人管你了。除此之外，他妈的这个就不可能没人管你。
法人的作用就是吃黄粮，你们这些可惜
养法人千日，用法人一时，这你妈的！啊，两船兵开啊，这个是两船兵打 VS。暴雪中国有什么用啊？暴雪中国是这样的，暴雪中国他们主要是做一些本地化的事情，就是你们看到的这些中文的配音啊，中文的这些翻译啊，这些东西都是他们有个本地化团队，就是他们在做这个东西。 运营这块，他们最早也是他们做的，然后后来是交给网易了。最早网易只是做一个代理商的工作嘛，代理商嘛就是做客服啊，对吧？搞渠道啊，打广告啊，就干点这个事就好了。然后基本上运营这块他们是不管的。然后后来在13年的时候是把运营这块权利交给了网易这边。然后暴雪中国这边就是主要是做这个，就是做本地化的事情。
所以你们后面才看到了一些什么比赛啊这些东西。本来暴雪中国也不做，
暴雪中国不太做比赛什么的。
For those who don't know, the curse of the Urubu is 100%. If you kill the Urubu on these maps, it's the little critter, it's the little bird that hovers around near the natural. You always lose.
两船兵，说实话，打这个 VS 还是有机会能打的。特别第一波啊，第一波特别凶两船兵，如果能投到的话，你 VS 你的兵力是不够的。
如果第一波投到就没了。
对啊。
It's happened a lot of times. At this point, it's not just superstition. I really do believe if you inflict harm on the critters on the map, it comes back to bite you. But on the other hand, I don't see a critter on this side either, so maybe both players did it. Or maybe Skillers killed it on both sides of the map. Phoenix are going to fly out now. The Adepts did kill the Reaper, which is nice. Maru doesn't really know what he's up against.
但凤凰第一节过去的话，应该能够看到你两船兵的这个科技啊。他也没两船兵，他2比1升攻防，3比1。
Oh, here we go. Phoenix going to fly around. He sees third command in a double eBay and Skillers. What's your answer? I think there's an argument.
马路这个打法，他第一波兵出来，这个兵力会非常的厚。
对。黄哥，我们公司靠什么赚钱养活那么多人？唉，一言难尽呐。
I think you stick to single forge and you just get more splash damage.
公司靠什么赚钱？
我们公司主要做一些广告业务。
And he's getting a few SCV kills, which is nice. But look at that, Maru's moving out with a bit of a YOLO guy.
这些你们都看不到的。
Yeah, Stim and a bunch of Marines. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's just go across the map.
他们也能看到，能看到。
啊，有些广告你看得到，但你不知道是这家公司做的嘛。
上周末，比如说那个非法的那个东西，就是我们接的所谓的广告，我们自己的兄弟就去了。
不是这个不是吧，松哥？你在说什么东西啊？
这不是吗？
你他妈在说什么东西啊？
啊？不是我知道做，我说兔，他妈的 no 总。
这不就主播接个单嘛？就你在说什么东西啊？
这不是广告公司的业务吗？这块。
这也算吧。
是算的呀。
行吧，这也算吧。
Moves too far out, and Maru is making mountains out of molehills. You might be like, what? Normally that means when someone's blowing something out of proportion.
我到底算不算在公司的？我可以告诉你们，
又是
出具效。现在我去公司里面，公司一半人我都不知道是谁。妈是实话，是不知道是谁。
我们做广告业务主要是帮一些游戏厂商做一些广告的，比如说投放啊之类的，就是主播的一些合作。因为他们对，就很多游戏厂商他比如说他去找一些广告公司来做，他可能广告公司对主播啊对这些东西不是那么了解，对吧？那我们对主播啊这些生态比较了解嘛，然后他有些游戏公司找我们做一些定制化的广告会比较容易一点，而且也比较便宜一点。
而且我们自己手上也有主播嘛。
对，我们手上也有经纪业务嘛，就是签了很多主播嘛，就有很多主播跟我们有广告合作，你们也看不到，就是。
The big problem for Skillers, +1 and Charge are miles away. Twilight nowhere near inside. He's got 3 Phoenix.
就你们看不到这个有些主播的广告。
And he's got to do that off 1 Pervy boy, which I think he should pull home right now to a more central position. But he's not doing it. I honestly don't think he can track this.
鸽子兔，那不是，就还有其他。 其他的这些就各式各样的主播，你们都不知道的。好了，直接投了，
投脸！妈了个，是不是过了3个巨像哎？
哇靠，就这样来的吗？就打穿啦！这
上攻，
这就运营一波，直接往脸上一投就没了。Skillos 人都给打傻了，这把。就前面2把他妈的这种被翻了之后，已经没有心气了，感觉。
还行，这个波普还行，至少打了快1个钟头了。
也是啊 ，Skillos 人给打傻了。
世界第2题，不，他还是世界第1题。牛牛哥虽然拿了冠军，但是他现在还没有资格成为世界第1题。
到底是什么主播？不是，就是不是我们签的主播，就是有很多主播会有一些商务的合作，就是你们，反正就是各式各样的主播嘛，有些都不是游戏主播。这个你们问那么多也没有意义的呀，因为别人跟我们有些合作也不能说的呀。
说的没错。
颜值区啊，不是颜值区，游戏的。其实
每天他妈都颜值区的，我操！
哎呀，其实就是大家都是通的嘛。就比如说有时候我们也会接一些，比如说 VS 拼啊，对吧？这些发单子过来啊，这些都会接的。像大鹅小象啊。他们有时候有些商务的需求，就是比如说找到游戏厂商，比如说要投我们，但是找到他们来投的，他们也有时候会来投我们嘛，就一样的。大家都是在一个这个库里面的。第2场了，今天牛牛哥哥对索拉，亲理门户，
凶多吉少，我告诉你，黄哥，真的，这个索拉有东西，我跟你说，黄哥。
我觉得牛牛哥可能打不过索拉。
你说的没有错。
什么叫中间商倒差价？他妈你要给别人做方案的呀！你就以为就是钱投下来你就去给别人就叫中间商的，那你中间还要做方案的呀，做规划的呀，对吧？投哪些人，最后要有效果的呀，对不对嘛？如果你说中间商投差价，如果是这样的话，那是不是市面上所有的广告公司都没有意义了？对不对嘛？妈的赚的就是这个差价呀，没错。用你的专业知识来赚差价是一件很正常的事情。
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm in the replay. The Urubu and the Adept of Friends. And then he killed it at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. He killed it at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Skillis, why? Why would you do that? Seriously, does he just hate wildlife? What a madman. Anyways, we're just setting the scene up, guys. We'll be in
房屋中介，这你们。
But yeah, basically,
这些人真的是，
那是的呀，他妈做生意的本质不就是赚差价吗？
这个也没什么错啦。
那是的呀，这干嘛了？他要去采访一会儿啊什么的，等他随便，反正也听不懂，随便他聊吧。
Hi guys. Hi. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yep, you guys sound good.
最开始做生意不就是赚差价嘛？
是呀。
For playing, that was a rough couple of games. So yeah, were you worried with how game 1 and game 2 went, Maru?
조정 선수 그 1경기, 2경기 때 좀 약간 위기의 순간이 있었다고 생각이 드시나요?
1경기는 이길 줄 알았고 2경기는 질 줄 알았는데 제가 좀 사이즈가 좋았어가지고 그래서 운 좋게.
妈，听说我在古摩斯被人干。
Game number 1 he
不是你们现在是不是对自己他妈的有一些实力也有一些？
王哥现在很强，
我现在有点实力啊！你妈的，怎么我们自己人在干我呀？我靠，什么这搞毛啊！
在干我，
你自己人干我搞毛啊！我靠，老子他妈的先去把这个，哎，这91军情处的狗逼呢？我他妈先去把他砍了！我靠！
你在哪里啊？老子过来砍你！
管我在哪里？
在古魔寺是吧
？91军情处叫我小徐就好了，就是他。你妈个鸡的！
It was already like made the Maru's situation better, because it was just poking him, and then when he was poking him, he thought
91军情处的他妈都得死。
thinking that if I defended this one, I would be ahead, but actually it was
这哥们怎么跑了？我操
like that, because Maru didn't really put a lot of
听到跑了。
徐浩南刚才很跳，你妈各种跳，然后
就是
跑过去跳
你妈的，叫我，
然后貔貅跟他两个单挑，妈的貔貅让徐浩南砍了貔貅10刀，貔貅没怎么少血
，91军情处的是吧？
貔貅砍了徐浩南1刀就没了。
你妈个鸡，过来跟我打我，干死你什么树洞王是吧？有没有实力啊？这些91军情处的？
우측 상단에 있었던 거 이제 거의 터질 뻔 했다고 하는데 그 정도로 알고 있으셨나요?
알고 있었는데 뭐 추적자 없길래 그냥 고쳐가지고 새 걸로.
不，貔貅有点强，貔貅现在真有点强。
So he knew that.
叫我小徐就好，一刀走，砍回城。
He just said that I just built new one.
树洞王是吧？树洞王来找我，来呀！我靠，来呀你来呀！我靠，妈1900滴血都敢过来找我！你妈的，也不是谁都能干我的好吗？他还你妈飞过来找我的，让你找我。
王旭东，你他妈就知道欺负弱小，
不是你来呀！
你妈了个鸡的！
你来啊！老子
在哪里啊？说地方。
我们找个地方好吧？你他妈别逼逼！
说地方。
老子回城，老子在蒙众。
跳逼！我靠！
你来！老子你妈就在上面衣服店门口，你来。
It was just there was only one marauder and there was only one close-eye and then that's all he could do and that was the best way to do it.
你他妈来呀！我靠！
不要急，活力值才100，你妈了个鸡！
啊 ，Hello，
你妈的，这些人就不要来，老子跟他单挑，你妈的！哎，你们91军情处的这些傻逼，我操，就过来集体就干我，你妈的，你都不敢跟我单挑，你们让开让我跟他单挑。哼，你们他妈的就根本不敢单挑，就他妈就搞这种。 有的没的，天天。
你可以啊，有点东西啊，黄哥。
什么叫有点东西？你他妈来单挑呀！我靠！哎，你们现在这些人全部都是一堆人，哎，一堆人打一个，不讲江湖道义，你们这些江湖败类，老子就在安全区骂你们。老子一个人打不过你们所有人，我就骂你们，可不可以？
来呀，你来呀，来呀，来呀！
你是哪个？
老子在那个什么皇家肉店老板这儿，
我现在出不来，出来就会被人干。
你赶快来，老子妈在这儿等你。
你们这些人的，哎，你们这些不讲武德的，老子出不来，老子就在安全区骂你们。
他妈谁打我？我操！
Delusional in the best way possible. There is like confidence. I feel like. It's like you look at his games and he's like Rocky Balboa and he's like, I
他妈的怎么？哇靠！哇靠！我靠
！And then he wins, and he does it so.
他妈老子没看到你啊！
I mean, there was a good point. He delayed the third for a very long time.
你人呢？
这些你妈都在偷袭我！这不要脸的！
你在哪里啊？我看到你，我看到你。
我靠！老子你妈已经被打傻了！
别杀他，别杀他，让我来！
你看看这些不要脸的，我就只能说真的不要脸。
这个他妈中穷局的逼，我靠，有点跳呀！我靠，只能把他干了。
妈，真的不要脸！我只能说，老他妈的到处找你找不到。
算了，妈个鸡！我们现在没有办法对干，老他妈只能去干那个了。我只能去干你妈的瑟格博的，妈个鸡！不要让我看到就干就杀。
嘿他妈的！我靠了，这他妈顶不住，这些人太能打了，药都给我打没了。妈，怎么是个人都过来搞我呀？我操，这些妈的都好强啊！这个叫无心斋的，你妈一直追我，他妈的！你妈的！哎，这个中穷局的狗逼，你妈的，你打我搞毛啊！
对的，中穷局，你妈的！
哎，大家是盟军，你他妈打我搞毛啊！
谁跟你是盟军啊？
我操，已经乱战了。算了，我他妈下线了，你们打吧，我靠！脑子下线了，这些妈不讲武德的狗逼，说好的单挑，然后最后找那么多人，说好的盟军，他妈的还偷袭我！
老子看到中雄局的，你妈了个鸡的！老子妈一定要干他，你妈道士是吧？根目录的小二是吧？老子干死你！我靠！你妈了个鸡的，让你们人偷袭我！
唉。
妈了个鸡！感谢海令军的一个飞机，感谢兄弟啊！王哥，要不我们先把中重局搞死吧，好吧？
不可能！
他妈他偷袭你，你还你妈的帮他说话，我靠！你抖 M 吗？
不可能！妈的，你们必须先死！
什么叫我们必须先？你打得过我们吗？老子要给你弃暗投明的机会。
唉，要等牛牛哥哥比赛了。感谢，我感觉我是真的菜的一个飞机，感谢兄弟。哎，不过话又说回来，玩这个游戏大家就玩玩，不要上头就好了。
对
吧？对吧？昨天我看他们还有人吵架了，其实这个没有必要啊。大家本身做这个传奇这个游戏，也不是说搞来这个游戏怎么搞得那么认真的，就是大家本身就是搞一个游戏在里面，大家聊聊天，吹吹牛逼，互相打打，对吧？不要搞那么认真。本身里面赚的钱也是拿来贴到星际比赛里面。今年星际比赛这个还是要花不少钱的。奖金我算了一下，奖金是这样的：30万的战队联赛保底，30万，然后加上一届是30万，然后加上周赛是4万4，就是11周嘛，一共要打11周4万4，每周4000，4万4。然后再加上20万的个人赛，这里就是54万4，对吧？中间还有预选赛，还有一点，然后一年两届的话，就是一共就是110万的奖，110多，110万吧就算，然后再加上那个礼盒成本，我们还要贴15万。一年就30万，这就是140万的这个成本就出去了。我来卖惨，我也没卖惨，我就说嘛，140万。然后我们招了点商，今年 Sky 过来赞助了一点。 Sky 过来赞助一点，然后这个TGIF 还是继续续了约，然后那个 Real 也过来赞助了。今年招到3个商，然后再加上斗鱼，我们招了4个商。
说黄哥，你还有一笔钱没算进去啊？
还有什么钱啊？
制作的费用。
制作我就没算好吗？制作还没算呢。
啊、你他妈
我就跟你说奖金150万，奖金140多。
妈了个鸡！
奖金140多，然后制作大概我看了一下，制作全部加起来估计要有个接近300。就是你把人力啊这些都算下去的话，估计要有个300。制作比奖金贵，那制作人力要有人力的呀。哎，反正就不便宜。
唉，今年先这样再说吧，不着急，反正。
没有300万制作费，100多万制作费，100多万，你再加上100多万的奖金，不就接近300了吗？100来万的制作费。妈300不是制作费没有300，就你加上奖金300，100多万一年。搞线下那必然不是搞线下，线下就更贵了，线下根本不够。
线下我就跟你们这么说了，就比如说战队赛搞线下是吧？比如说啊。就不算场地的成本啊，其他的这个成本，那肯定要的呀
，100来万差不多。
你想制作团队也是要到线下去的呀，他妈什么设备啊什么都要寄过，然后选手。
哎，我就跟你们说，我给你们算最简单的，你去线下做一次比赛，你差旅选手的差旅就差不多50万就出去了。对不对嘛？你差旅就50万，然后你加上这些工作人员、设备、搭台、场租，这些所有东西你算上去，你就再怎么算100来万是跑不掉的。你搞线下搞3天，那肯定是100来万的这个成本是跑不掉的。你这个东西，
孙哥。这你妈
王总，
为什么你为什么会突然出现吗？王总，你在等8点是吧？
不，我在收宝石袋。
他妈王总是扫货，每天就在那里。
你是不是现在要在我们直播间给你自己收宝石打个广告嘛？
说的没错啊，有25仔想卖，有25仔想卖宝石袋的啊，这个在庄园出现了有一个新的 NPC 啊，你来找我就好了。
这你妈！
你妈的！不是你，好像我听他们说你把整个服务器的宝石都收完了。
对的，今天产的所有宝石都在我这儿。
我的妈！王总给大家一点成长空间好不好？你妈的，你这样氪， 大家没有成长空间了。
不是，他可以不卖我，他可以自己开的呀。不是，我又没强迫他要卖给我，对不对？只是我说的价格很合理，对不对？他觉得卖给我可能更靠谱。
他妈的，
对不对？我很诚恳的呀。是的呀。
这你妈！我就问你，王总，妈911军营处的那些25仔靠不靠谱？
有点靠谱，有点靠谱的。
是不是啊？那是不是让你少走了很多弯路？
你说的没错啊，学到了很多东西啊。
是呀。啊妈的，黄哥，我跟你说啊，现在是这样的，我们工会里面现在最强的可能是你亲戚。
我亲戚他会过来的，你不要慌。
你亲戚身上有一把屠龙刀，
他现在不敢走，是不是怕被爆？
然后那个中穷局的老大，就那个会长手上有把倚天剑，
就他们两个有实力是吧？现在
他妈就，但中穷局的老大应该打不过貔貅。
那为什么
打不过我？
他你妈有倚天剑他都打不过，是为什么呢？
啊，
他有倚天剑应该干得过我的呀。我不是蛇哥，你是这么想？我级别比他们低很多，就我等级，我等级太低了。
妈的，好在现在还能限制等级，我靠！
我74级，我级别低，
他们好像也没有多低吧？
不，很低的。74级我很多东西搞不了。
我们这边这样子，现在，等级最低的是徐浩南，只有58级，然后最高的是什么阿努巴拉克83级，二毛五82级，千阳81级，
还有
刚才那个海令军那个兄弟77级，
还有我呀84级。
貔貅是有点等级，只有74级。
我84级，但是
黄哥84级好吗？
他妈有啥用？刚刚他妈在门口才被血干了。
不是黄哥，你是属性有点低，但是你级别很高。我是属性一般般，但是我级别有点低。
我打得过马仔，老子现在随便干马仔好吗？
你他妈比他高那么多级，你是应该干他。
毛老子今天你妈的氪金呢！
现在很多人妈的就找不到我，然后他妈就追杀马仔，马仔被追了你妈的无数次。现在
好了，第二场啊，牛牛哥哥来了。我今天氪了3000块钱，你们妈的都得死。
王总，看看我们这边的新队员啊，牛牛哥哥啊，
牛啊！
这个绝对要清理门户，今天这个叛人。牛牛哥哥，今天的任务就是提叛人的头回来。
对的，现在 DPG 和凯子已经合并了，叫大凯子战队。
啊，是的，一家人了呀。
大凯子给你。
A man who is an absolute legend. He has really developed a story for himself over that World Championship run. But right now, in the first round, he runs into a player that's.
哎呀，我去搞个吃的，我好饿啊！先垫个肚子。
但这场牛牛哥哥未必能赢这个Sola的 AVT 有一手。这下也是牛牛哥哥自从拿了这个 IEM 冠军之后的，好像是第一场比赛吧，最近都没怎么打比赛过。The guys in the middle end up eating each other, and that's a very tough match because Solar, repping Onside Gaming, has a 90% series win rate. 28 wins, 4 losses versus Oliveira. A massive, staggering advantage. 哎呀 ，Solar 有实力的，主要现在韩国不是 GSL 这个赛制嘛，就出来之后，然后据牛牛哥哥所说嘛，现在韩国选手集体摆烂了，他妈全部在吃老本，这帮逼。
这咋办呢？
对，你放心，大凯子 gaming 已经找到办法了，每天必须要
是什么办法呢？
牛牛哥哥来做监督，每天必须要上交多少盘战报，以供牛牛哥哥可以研究他们有没有好好打。
牛啊
！GSL 钱变少了 ，GSL 现在总奖金才就一个赛季嘛，总奖金才2万多刀。以前一个赛季有11-12万刀呢，就缩水缩得非常厉害。The decider will go down on Gressfin if we get there. Royal Blood map 3, of course, for solo. That was a very confusing way for me to. 就之后，那个就大海子内部的选手会进行一个对练，包括一个战报的收集啊。But solo's pretty good at avoiding the attacks. It's a big map, and you know what? Happy to just push that back, drop a creep tumor down. 他现在是李总监，你们说的没有错，他现在的确是李总监，你说是吧，徐笑？
你说的没错。
哎呀，
哎，黄哥
啊，
我有个问题啊，
你说，
你现在多少攻啊？
我现在100多到200-300吧左右。
那么高
？OK，
我才101到236。
那你跳个屁！你个菜鸟！
干嘛？来呀！
妈的，不是
来呀！
你这么低呀？
妈了个鸡！他今年刚氪了3000，好吗？当然妈的比我高，不是很正常吗？
哦。
而且我等级也低，老子才69级。
那我跟你差不多呀。
不，你不一样，你是他妈的这个服务器 NPC， 我靠，他妈的这个不能比的，皮小。
是的呀，我他妈我一个下午就住在那个叫什么，住在庄园那边，然后人家来就换，你知道吧？发现新的 NPC， 我靠，
来就换。
老子他妈遭不住了！隐形女妖开啊，这把牛牛哥哥是。好好看比赛了啊！牛牛哥哥浴血奋战。
哎，这房子应该能看到隐形女妖。
看得到，4分钟这样切进去，怎么都看得到的。你阻止不了这个房子侦察。
对。
Might be a tell at 4 minutes 30. Oh, he lifts the factory to sell the story. Oliveira is like, oh yes, I'm about to build 2 more barracks here. Did Solar see it though?
他好像骗了一下索拉。他骗了一下，他是把 VF 飞起来了。
这一波火车感觉还有点机会能烧到东西啊。
双线吧，看索拉反应慢了一点。
但没有
还好，
烧了一个。
这个。打不到东西。So I think he has the read, and I think Oliveira here playing 3 commands and a mech is gonna be in a bit of a hard spot to surprise a solo who's sending more link scouts out. He's making overlord speed to confirm. Now it doesn't mean you're necessarily too far behind, of course. Definitely just something to keep an eye out for. More and more Hellions are on the way. 50 workers versus 40. 啊，机械化！你妈的，他什么情况？现在这招很强，提速女妖转那个导弹车非常强，
强是挺强的，但是牛这个好像机械化，哎，他投什么投女王一波，
不一定打得赢，因为他是续那个爆女妖的，你投女王你能投几个女王嘛？
他8个女王一头啊，你这女妖不够吧
？8个女王有点凶。哦，
这肯定8女王一头啊。
投几个？没有6个。
啊，6个也能打呀，6个。
看到了，牛牛哥看到了。不一定守得住啊，这个。
导弹还没成型，这波完了，我感觉。换家。又被包，我靠！他这
狗也太多了，但他拖这一下拖的还可以，至少把对方狗拖住了。 地堡好了，地雷埋下，就看这2颗雷能不能立功。
女王
1颗雷，哎，第2颗雷没炸吗？第2颗雷，哦，他想炸那个，他想炸眼虫，
他炸眼虫，
哎，但没有加血呀，他过来没有铺坦，没加血。
有个坦克，哎，被砸了呀，
打不动了。
你也没几个，
他没有把眼虫打掉，
完了，
眼虫没打掉，他想秒眼虫没秒掉。
说了，妈真的狠啊！
修不起来了，第2个坦克出来也没用，又再投，输了。虽然坦克输出很爽啊，但是没用了。第1把你妈的被 rush 了，妈的这个叛人有点东西啊！
有实力，这真有实力。
That's not really possible to hold there. That's just Solar at his brutal finest, man. Sometimes Solar picks up a brick and he smashes it into his opponent's face. This is an explanation I've been giving for 3 years straight about Solar in Zerg vs Protoss, and I really feel.
哎呀，我去上厕所了，我吃点东西，烦死了！妈的，好像每次我在他就打不赢一样，跟我有毛关系？我走了，他也还是0-3，我走了。
0-3倒不至于，我觉得应该还是能扳回来的。你妈的不要老是这样说黄哥好吗？上次你妈以前是吕布，对不对嘛？你这狗逼！
I don't know. He definitely tried it in game 1 of their quarterfinals at Katowice, and it was going to go into it was 2-port BC into, I can't remember if that was mech or bio, but it was definitely, it's always like very different openings, right? And wasn't able to sell the story.
这场输了没话说，战术被克了。看下一场了。这种战术被克你是没有办法的。
Good luck, have fun, lads. Oh my god, the chat is alive! The people's hero, man! The people's hero, everybody wants him.
波舞也不要着急的，哎呀，第一场输了就输了。
Not everyone. There's a few Solar fans in there, but I feel like.
那我还希望李培泰能打正常的生化部队，别去搞这种接话。
Speech at the World Championship. I think that's why people got so bloody excited for him. Bloody, what are we doing here with this studio thing? There we go. All good.
好了，我们来看第2场啊。王哥，你他妈把那个他弄的。
Oliveira drops that map, but Solar in the top left looking very confident to start the series. A slayer of mech he is. And we had a quick moment for an interview with Oliveira, by the way. And it was just very quick in between games. I said, Oliveira,
看这把
our on-court reporter, on battlefield reporter, I guess we should
哎呀
say, Starcraft went and said, hey, you know, what are
他
you
没走，哎呀，他走了。哎呀，你们这些狗逼真的是。
Okay, that's it. That was a very simple response from Oliveira, but okay, good to see. Just Zergimba. All right, I'm down with it. Interesting to see that we've got some on the field reporting. Shout out to Barbara, who's down there on the battlefield. On this map, she's going to be cloaking herself as an Urubu, and hopefully getting some more information from down there on the battlefield and giving you guys some closer to the action.
你妈了个
What the
这
players
个
are feeling,
逼我
and what it's like in
靠！
amongst the bullets, the gunfire, the claws, and the creep spread. Gas does come down here for Solar. He's going to be going hatch gas pool there. Sporting pool's on the way as well.
哎呀，上来这种走流程的东西就不用解释了，妈都已经是一个10来年的游戏了，就没什么好解释的走流程的东西。说到打得很求稳啊，各种在看李培南有没有 选择这种野兵营啊，打得非常的求稳。Pig 在给大家解释有几个位置是可以野的，说拉没有探到，但没有用啊，他不会这么拼的呀，里边那是兵营探路。
It's a little bit more stable, solid, kind of like Clem sometimes, in that he likes to, play the straight up TVZ a little bit more. Spam this molar to support Solar? I didn't even know there was a tooth emoji.
看到你2矿就可以走了。
Oh, Twitch chat is very funny. That's probably the dumbest copy pasta I've seen in a while. That is very funny. We've obviously got spam this aloe vera to help Oliveira, which is great. But oh, look at that! Can he get the drone?
哎，好
！Slick moves, guys. He blocks the.
可以啊，这波可以。
Gets the drone, and that's very annoying.
那作为一个虫族，这种被杀一个农民就很奇怪呀。说来你还补了6条狗，那都被杀了个农民。
I've been joking about my debate. I've had an ongoing debate with Solar about 4 or 6 Zerglings in ZVZ for a long time. I fall on the European foreign side of the debate where we say, no, never worth it. He's a big fan of always 6lings to be safe. Oh, this base is so delayed now. Solar is building an Overlord, a 3rd Queen, Ling Speed. He's getting those things pretty quickly. But Oliveira is just getting value out of a Reaper, which otherwise wouldn't be doing anything. You can't ever snipe the creep on this map. Forces Solar to take a 3rd base that he clearly was not that keen to take. He wanted to take the other one. And behind it, 3rd command center once again. But I guarantee you this time it's going to be bio play, which is Oliveira's forte. Reaper gets in the main. Not really getting any real damage, but, just damaging drones.
这种只能说是你上来死个农民，对于虫族心态来说是很不爽的。你说真的，一个农民会怎么样嘛？也就那么回事了，稍微干扰一下你3矿的时间。
Oliveira, of course, does it with perfect macro behind it, almost like he's a world champion. Can you believe it? Stims on the way. Ooh, okay, nice quick.
里边这把就打得非常的常规啊，而且他很赌，说了没有要用这种蟑螂过来走一走的这种打法。
Oh, he didn't build it on the reactor. That's interesting. Oh, he's doing the 3 barracks build, I believe. What? Dot.
火车出的也不多啊，4个火车。
Oh, yeah, I just did use it. Okay, Dot just came in, pointed at my soundboard awkwardly and said, "Remember to use it." We will.
相对来说，这把里边打的相对稍微有点偷的，真的。
Mate, he just scouted your whole production. He saw the 3rd command center. Don't get cocky, mate. Don't get cocky. Easy there, Oliveira. Good to see Barbara asking the players questions, though, and them answering on the fly. For those who don't know, Oliveira jerry-rigged his phone to be his webcam for us so that he could get around the VPNs needed to
这种号是没有意义的，这种号。
get through beyond the firewall while also not affecting his ping. Double engineering bay coming down real quick. Oh, this is just straight into big macro play. I love this build, guys.
非常的标准。第一波兵还是在7分钟左右会出门。
And if you just build no safety tanks, go straight up to 3 barracks, bio mine,
可以稍微搞一下。
Oh, sorry guys, don't want to block the action. Oh, he saves the hell.
可以啊，可以。
Creep tumors. Really nice micro by Oliveira. Oliveira in his element. Anyone who was worried the world champion be getting knocked out and fall apart after that first game, I wholeheartedly believe Oliveira went into that game with a rock solid mindset, guys. And he really does just kind of go, you know what? Not my best map. Throw out a crazy strat, see what sticks. And he's very happy now.
这套的现在的人族运营，其实还是现在最流行的这个运营的方式。
That's a big mistake for Solar, in my opinion, guys. The rocks on this map, the earlier you take him down, the better. He's got 14 Zerglings, and I do think he should take them out.
里边这把攻防非常的快，但你7分钟你推过来的话，读报速度已经好了。就这个就是就是索拉做的这个细节啊。
But he has unfortunately forgotten his armor upgrade, so a bit of a mistake there for Oliveira. Luckily, attack is the more important of the 2 upgrades. But if he started that, doesn't check till he's
6分钟出门啊，7分钟基本上到脸了。
He's about a minute behind on +1 armor, but he does notice then.
这波李平南做了相对的一些调整，他并没有后续并没有坦克，他直接是枪兵，生化部队去。
Looks like Oliveira's going to push the top. Hellions intercept these Zerglings. Solar looks for a little flank on that, unable to get it. Hydrogen goes down immediately behind this. Very well done here by him. Double drops on that north. Does the creep spot it? I think it will in a moment, but Marines all ready to stim in for that clearance on the creep. Here we go.
打应该是打不进去的，这两团兵应该打不进去。哎，还行，没有失误啊。家里面的兵是源源不断的在往前走。第二个 VF 下去，其实如果说能够感觉到这个是，哎呦被打了一下，还好接上去了，那稍微下来一下。如果能够看到 Sola 是一个，哎，这边 Sola 莫名其妙怎么这边又来了双兵？好，再投下去，两波兵汇合，拉开，诸葛连弩，漂亮，感觉要打船了。哇靠，这个就上面这波兵啊，就第二波兵来的部队，其实让索拉非常的迷茫，他根本就不可能想到后面还有一波兵。好了，已经大赚特赚了，已经散的很好啊，散的。看到刺蛇了，在里面可以两 DF 去坦克了。
Turn for us to ask Sola's thoughts. Barb gets in there with the Urubu. Sola right now on the back foot. These Marines just won't leave.
Aaron Imba.
Oh, okay. Very, very, very powerful words from Sola. The players aren't being that creative right now.
这就是世界冠军的 TVZ 吗
？Class of basically saying your race is more powerful than mine. But we'll see, man. These Marines just running circles around him. We haven't seen any big Widow Mine hits just yet. It's almost pure Marine Widow Mine. 其实
这个局面看到刺蛇的情况下，就知道对方刺蛇狗毒爆，就真的是可以两 DF 去坦克，各种诸葛连弩，散开，漂亮，继续给压力。
With like movement speed and nothing else, he's got a few queens, a few hydras, a few banelings. Widowmine dropping the.
我这边还空投地雷，我人傻了。但自己家里面也中了毒爆。正面能不能打穿？GG， 我靠，漂亮。
Oh my lord, Oliveira fights back and Solar is not happy.
牛啊
！Don't know about that. That's a little harsh. It's 1-1.
哎妈的，的确每天跟你妈的跟什么雷诺、芬兰仔这种练习，的确是提高的挺快的。
牛啊！
真的有点牛逼啊！皮球怎么办？
牛啊！李佩兰，好事呀！
是好事，
这好事呀！
李佩兰现在绝对是。上等马好吗？皮球
是的呀，上等马，挂着两个配件，哦，三个配件。
不，配件只有一个，那就是解释，好吧？
配件只有一个吗？
那是配件只有一个呀？
你和黄哥呢？
我们两个他妈的说我们两个是配件有点过好吗？我们两个连配件都不是啊。我们两个可能他妈就是这种装饰品，我操！就是这种他妈的这种马身上这种什么挂个玉佩啊这种东西。
这也可以啊。
Alright guys, players are super keen. Let's keep it going. Winner of this wins the chance to play Mario in that best of 7 winners match, guys. We have got 5 days of action-packed StarCraft for you all. March 15th and 19th, this is a $10,000 tournament. Thanks to the generosity of
有东西啊，真有东西啊，我靠。
So supportive today. And we'll give you guys all some proper props after the series. I know it's a little hard to give you guys shout-outs during it, but I just want to say a big thanks to everyone who's subbing, resubbing, cheering, tipping, all that stuff. We'll try and give you guys some proper thanks after. But for now, Taminian, Terrarist, Mealfish, Clant with the $20 straight to the prize pool, and the resub. Thank you, gang. Thank you very much. All tied up 1-1 as we go into probably, I would say, the most even map out of the bunch that they've picked. I think
第3把就正常打，不要去搞机械化。你妈的搞机械化搞个锤子！李培南就不适合打机械化，我靠！
Onside gaming Solar, his opponent in the top right side, Oliveira.
这个逼真不适合打机械化。
And the reigning world champion really showing what he's got in that last game. I remember recently there was a series right before Katowice where Solar actually beat Maru 4-3. And
这盘这个波5赢了又要去干马路了呀。
Just kept getting ahead and winning, and then Maru played a similar build to what Oliveira did in that last game. Just
波5啊，比赛波5
straight to double upgrades, bio mine, non-stop aggression in Solar's face with.
但我并不认为李培南现在说再打马路就能够一定能赢。我并不认为能赢，说实话，马路还是强的。
And Solar just buckled and lost 3 games in a row after being up 3-0, and then in game 7. Solar was like, okay, I'm just going to do a 1-1 roach roll, and he just killed Maru. So he won 4-3, but I think it exposed a weakness of the fact that Solar is like, he kind of plays like Serral used to.
现在李培南强就强在他还是把自己瞬间爆发力，包括这个就瞬间拉扯的这个能力体现出来了，多线现也美无化。 今天如果他赢了啊，那个91青青书的兄弟，至少在3天内不要去动李培南，妈个鸡，奖励他一下。
这个我能用我的大刀奖励他一下吗？
你可以杀他，好吗？
没问题啊。 哎，你听过4个字吗？
是吗？
我是你哥。
他很喜欢说这4个字，我知道。
He's like, no, we're not gonna do that again, man. We are not gonna do that again. All right, Reaper comes in, keeps hitting those drones, seeing what he. Oh. Okay, the Zerglings though. Solar's not too happy about this Reaper, man. Like I said, he's really microing his heart out with that Reaper just being extra annoying. He doesn't leave. He just goes to the natural. Solar's queen.
Hey, leave me alone.
Apparently, not too happy that that Reaper wants to just hang out and pretend.
还是3开啊，李培南。 就正常运营。说了不是那种，哎呦，差一下不敢打了。说了不是那种这种就是要经常打一波的选手，所以李培南这个3开是没有问题的。
Wouldn't it be crazy if Oliveira just does the exact same build? Let's see. Find out. Normally you'd go Starport before Tech Lab unless you were doing the same build. I think he's doing the same build, guys. Queen pushes out, gets a few hit on the Reaper. That's going to try and guard this creep tumor. He's coming in from that right side. I'm not quite able to get it just yet. He sees this Queen's high on energy, so by hanging around, he's going to force her to delay putting the tumor down. Oliveira being very annoying. Solar, it's just like, come on, man. Solar right now, 1 worker mining on gas, hasn't put back on yet, very mineral focused. He wants to fill this mineral line up as quickly as possible. This is a classic rule of 1 gas, but it's the modern version where the players don't even put back on that first gas until after the 4-minute mark. A few Hellions and Reapers thinking about diving in.
哎呀，你怎么1比1啦？
Getting some damage on the Hellion, very important.
1比1
好了，你回来了。
我感觉他们不会要我再解说了。
Apparently, Rainer believes this map is actually Terran favored, and yet Solar has picked it here, guys. So we're about to see.
我走了，拜拜。
你等等走，你等等走，你等等走，等等走。
他好像已经走了。
Dragon scales and then Gressfin. We'll find out. Overlord at the front, gonna come in.
不是黄哥，你人呢
？Nothing being hidden here at all. I mean, the Overlord will go down, but Solar sees everything that's happening there.
等一下，我来推流，好吧
？It's gonna be very nice to have all that vision. Lings are there.
Okay.
As well. Hellions as well. Double Engineering Bay is finishing in the back of the base. Hellions and Reapers are over there as well. Ling's gonna start breaking those rocks. All right. And really not being able to slow the creep down massively. On the other hand, the early tumors haven't spread that far, right? Solar's had to be pretty conservative with it. And notice he's saving a lot of energy on these.
还是跟上盘一样的套路啊，4个火车，然后3开。
But he scouted the extra barracks.
还是没有坦克，到现在看来的话，就先2传兵过来投你， 看看有没有机会能够占到点便宜。投完之后，直接后续的部队跟上来，就大概4船兵左右。其实刚才那一把就是这4船兵的时候，就说了有个这种被打了个措手不及。
Third command center gonna go down. Gonna try and rally some SCVs out to the third base. Fourth base goes down in the bottom right side for Solar. The Hellion Reaper not finding much, but they don't need to with this build. It's all about when those Marines come across the map. Solar can get this creep out a little bit further. I think he's feeling pretty decent just on that defensive setup. The Bailey Nest in the lair is massively delayed. So the big weakness of this version of the build is because he went much quicker Evo chambers. He's gonna have way better upgrades, but his Baneling speed will be very delayed. However, great worker count, great production. I feel like Solar's had the better end of the opening so far and has adapted to Oliveira maybe being a little bit too predictable by playing the same strategy twice in a row. 2 medevacs and 16 Marines.
来了，第一波来了。
Clears the pillar, making sure there's no overlords. Notice he's making sure there's no overlords watching. Really ensuring Solar doesn't have vision. We can see Solar's only got vision on creep. He doesn't even have vision out here on the far left of the map or down in the bottom right with overlords. So he could get surprised by drops, but man, that's pretty far out. That
先炒军坦，说了这把军坦是其实是铺的非常的快的。家里面有4个火车防守，不怕你绕狗。诸葛连弩，哎，连不了，狗太多了。
Only gets 2 banelings and loses 2 or 3 marines, so not perfect micro by him. Good defense by Solar so far.
差不多第2波兵要上了，就这个 timing。其实上一盘也是这个 timing。然后来打个多线。他主要2线现在都能管得过来。有地雷，赌包速度还没好，但是一攻一防已经好了。我们来看地雷啊，看地雷。哎呦，这地雷其实没有炸到太多东西。家里面索拉已经没有反应了，但被打了1船兵啊，还有1船兵。现在过来就肯定就下来，这面再给压力，强行用这样的多线防守，多线去拉扯。但现在守的有限了，差不多了。2 upgrades start up for both sides, saving most of those units. Only 1 hellback goes down. Units lost tab, of course, is better for Oliveira in the trading. But you meant to have it a lot better. 刚才是就这个4船兵是打到了东西啊，所以说索拉就后面就一蹶不振了。这把索拉防的比较好，特别主矿里面有一个防空啊，这个防空很精髓，就是这个防空刚才打了1船兵，应该是。
Widowmines are still producing behind this. Unfortunately for Oliveira, there's creep just beyond his scans. It's an annoying position to be in as a Terran. That creep is always just beyond view. We'll see if Oliveira.
说来这个攻防很快啊，比牛牛哥都快。
Hey, wait, what the hell?
再来一坨。又是一个双线啊，大家可以看一下，又是个双线。基地是打爆的啊，不打退的这个基地，直接走。哇靠，地雷还可以。这边的节奏很快啊，这个节奏。啊，利用地雷慢慢去蹭你。哦，又是一个。
Big shot. That there was beautiful. Very, very nice. Widowmine hit starting to get out for Oliveira.
牛牛哥现在的思路就是各种的来清理军坦，然后用地雷慢慢跟你耗。两个 VF 啊，3倍在坦地雷。他就这个现在就是这个想法。基地能不能打退掉？漂亮，退了直接走。再来，永远是双线啊！这个波可以投主矿，其实。还是走了。这局面其实打得很紧，两边都非常的紧啊，都不允许有任何的失误。你稍微一个失误，可能整个比赛就结束了。Solar may have been taking some punches in this game, but Solar is made to take punches. He's at 86 workers right now. Solar 现在5矿已经开起来，这5矿被打了2-3次了。这地雷的位置很不错，3船兵直接投主矿。 这边给压力。好，主矿投下来，但是Sola的兵非常的快，非常的快，应该投不到东西。但这上面可以挂着，就在你主矿和你三矿之间各种的拉扯你。你这毒爆稍微一个不小心，可能就要中地雷。Sola这引雷引的也相当漂亮，人走，这波又被Sola防住了。就那么激烈的攻防战，其实Sola的这个军坦一直没有扑出来过，这个是李平南限制的非常好，但Sola一直在扑，说明了Sola的这个基本功啊非常到位，不停的被打，不停的扑。Sola已经6矿了，你妈这个Sola的基本功真的是夸张。飞蛇出来了，哎，这刚才那个地雷没炸出来，哎呦，这真的难受了，难受了，李培南这一波打完，李培南已经劣势了，正面这个矿肯定要飞，家里面并没有部队，李培南还在各种的去打多线，这家里面怎么守？啊，地雷还可以，地雷炸到东西了，拆矿能不能？这边矿应该能拆掉，6矿应该也能拆，双方兑换矿。哎，行要塞没有变吗？尽量占便宜吧，这样子。但是Sola，我感觉还是要赢啊，这局面。里面的这个5矿如果有行要塞的话，啊，被咬爆了。这个5矿没守住，基本上是输了。有行要塞就守住了。
That's right, mate. Because because the Hydras move ever so slightly faster off creep, guys. That's what made the difference here. Totally, definitely not his skill. Anyways, feeding into Twitch.
Sola虽然没有什么钱啊，但是他总体来说他的经济还是非常不错的，85个农民，而且自己6矿还是在的。这波冲过来怎么来守？除非说了他妈各种中地雷啊，不然守不住啊。说来说不想冲嘛，不想冲的话，里边还有的打。里边鬼兵也出来了，在科技上面其实李平南不落后的，现在就是在经济上落后有点多。攻防上李平南也很快啊，马上3攻3防了。先 build 掉，这边毒爆上来，修起来这个，对，只要修起来就可以，基地只要不掉就行。这一波其实冲亏了的，在里边还是要把这个5矿开起来啊！现在5矿非常的重要。反打一波，现在有3攻3防啊，这个 timing 大概有个30秒左右。逼你打，你现在还没有3防，逼你打。说了3防马上就好了。好，就这个时间点跟你打。里边正面的部队应该是站住了，家里面也守住了。啊，正面那么多兵啊！The tanks, the marauders, the bio trying to gun them down. Solar with some good in and out micro. The ghost and the bio doing what they can. Looks like 15 SCVs ended up. 哎，我靠，家里面。
To adrenal glands. Who cares if you got +3 melee or not? You get that 40% attack speed and those.
感觉打不了呀，这局面。你刚才只有正面站住，这个局面才能打。
Now it would be. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's gonna keep attacking. I mean. You're in such a bad spot. You need to catch.
经济上的话，肯定Sola是优势啊，这不用想的。妈的，个狗逼一直在穿狗，李培南有点防不住。这坦克也一直在死，哎呦，坦克又死一辆。
getting decent hits. He needs better than decent though, guys. He needs the big boom booms. He needs those
第一
big
次变出来
juicies
了。
right all over Solar's army.
哎，但我说实话，第一次变出来反而对于李培来说是好事情，因为你现在的第一次没有科技的情况下，你第一次变出来之后，你这个节奏就不会那么快，李培只要不被冲死就有机会啊。但这波冲过来看两个雷，哎妈了个，他引雷引的太好了，引雷，这怎么办？又没坦克，只能靠兵硬怼。 没了，冲死了，被冲死了。
Powerful Zerg play, and he wins an incredibly important map there on Royal Blood.
给李培南，再给李培南，我觉得再给李培南1分钟时间吧，让他5矿稍微踩一会儿，对吧？李培南经济就起来了。
That made me very excited. That made me a little bit randy, guys. We're gonna take a very quick ad break. I hope you're enjoying the games. Thank you very much, Massboss, for the 300 biddies, Terraris for the 2-month resub as well. And yeah, that's kind of insane, dude. I'm really interested to see where this series goes now. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We'll be right back with Game 4.
Make sure to vaccinate all your kids.
Of course, that we don't mind doing what we're in front of. Oh shit, I have a base there? Oh man. I was not expecting him to pounce like that. That was a crazy move by him.
Dude, this is literally
他这是什么游戏
my
啊
biggest prize pool this year.
这个帝国时代吗？
I have so much good Namwood.
We're swapping games. We're swapping games, Drogo. This is
没
it.
见过这游戏
We're。swapping
This is it.
games. They're giving us money. We're gonna have to swap to the superior esport.
Yes!
Holy crap.
GG!
哎，你们也不要怪黄哥，对不对？这个很正常的。
Very cute play. And then he
这个还是要靠实力的。那刚才那把其实双方其实打的已经很精彩
How
了
does。it even happen? How does that even happen? And then he loses his probe. I don't know how
这帝
you
国
even
4是吧？
misclick that. Because why is escape being pressed? Like what's going? How does he? What is he trying? He must be trying to cancel the pylon. Oh, he wanted to cancel the pylon. Okay, I see. So he went to click the pylon and cancel it because he said, "Oh, well, you're giving up on breaking the pylons." Guys, see sadness set in. Are Korean players robots, or are we about to
你
see
妈的，
a
黄
very
哥
sad
也不
Zen?
容易啊，
Let's
黄
go watch his
哥，
face. He blinks his mouth.
黄哥也不容易啊！妈了个鸡，每天被你们这样
Oh
说。
my god, he kind of smiles. Oh my god, he's laughing. He's laughing. Evo there. Check this out, guys. We're gonna get a big brain on this defense.
Those explosions you hear, that's your base being flat.
Is this good? I just made this up, guys. I don't know. I don't think this is good. I'm gonna try it though.
The other guy is attacking you. That hardly seems fair.
等一下呗，大家放会广告。我打不打得过这个洋人？我打不过他，他有点实力，好吧？这个逼以前是个职业选手，有点东西，我只能告诉你们。
Did I just do a genius?
我其实已经算有东西的，但是这个逼比我要有
Did I
东西
just
一
do
点
the。most genius defense?
你们下一句话是不是说你妈黄哥能不能打得过他？黄哥也打不过他。
Did I just invent a thing?
有东西，这个哥们儿真有东西。
How cool is that? That top left side gonna go around the lurker. and see if they can dive on past it to find more damage on the front, though. This is where the real damage could happen. Neural, he neurals a ghost, and then he snipes another ghost, and then he snipes another ghost, maybe? He's gonna snipe one ghost, he snipes two ghosts, he snipes three ghosts! Dark, literally just...
颠覆你们了，颠覆的话呢，他是，我告诉你，他吃只鸡，好吧？哥随便干他。我澳洲猪王。
Yeah, he does just kind of walks forward, drops trousers there. The roaches say, mate, there's none of that. Alright guys, thank you very much for the love. Okay, we're just going to check the players already before we get to the next one. And, alright, Sola's leading 2-1.
算了，妈的，现在说什么都是没有意义的。
Yeah, exciting to see where this one goes, guys. I do hope we get that game 5 on Gresso, as we call it. Gresson game 5, a very good map. Just checking times good to go.
哥曾经还是有实力的，只是现在你们
Oliveira, I should
算了。
say. Still alternate the two. He is fine, says Solar. Go, go. Aha! Are we sure? Alright, no worries. I don't want him to be shocked. That would be really crappy. Tournament if you just hear the sound down, but he said go, go, so we're going to get it going. Hope you're all excited. Hope you're all having a great time. Thank you, Killjoy, for the raid. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out.
李冰丹现在1-2落后啊，他还要继续打。
Yeah, yeah. I'm not actually. I'm trying to just leave these around the shoulders. It's just I've got my soundboard running through there, so just making sure we can see how things are going and listen when I play my stupid voice lines on my soundboard, my very adult soundboard that I set up here. Big thanks to the pros.
我现在是被欺负的料，好吗？你妈感觉每个人都能干我。
I really appreciate these guys. They're such legends, guys. Had a lot of fun Discord calls with pro gamers over the last week, trying to get them to say silly things. Alright, guys, let's go. In the top left side, representing Onside Gaming, this is Solar. He's up 2-1, but it's back on the Terrans map. And down here in the bottom right side, it looks like is he gonna go command center first?
来了啊，
I thought he was, but I don't think
第4把。
Oliveira. I think he likes getting that Reaper across the map. Oh, spawning pool first. Interesting, guys. I think Solar is expecting.
哎呦，这把说了慢狗开啊。
I think that's what that's about because he hasn't taken a gas yet. He could go hatchery and then gas and do.
从说了这个防自飞行的路线来看的话，这把他好像，
So you can kind of sneak your roaches across the map.
我感觉他并没有要防这种野兵的样子啊。他这个第一个防自飞的很直的，直线飞的。
Oliveira has sent his Reaper straight across the map. No SCV scout every game. He's going to have to defend with one Marine and just some SCV micro. Very easy to fumble that and lose a lot of units, but we don't see a lot of lava saved up here. Yes, we do actually. Never mind, he's on only 16 supply. This is a lot of lava saved up. That's 6 Zerglings. Oh, he's forgotten to build the last one. Solar.
4条狗。
I'm sure he was meant to build 6 there, but
其实这种开局，我觉得出2条我就够了。里边它很稳健啊。兵营探路，那这样的话，你这种慢狗开是没有任何用的。只要看到你的这个基地没开好，对吧？家里面就一个地堡就下去了。好，看到狗了，而且再确认一下，看到基地了，懂了。 死神不出门啊，家里面门口可以放个地堡，就不管你有没有这个蟑螂的 rush， 反正我觉得家里面放个地堡都是最稳的。
Not too bad for Solar. He's only now starting to mine gas, and he's doing it real slowly as well. Just one worker on gas right now, so he's not planning to go quickling speed by any means. It's all about getting these 3 queens up, injecting, no doubt moving out to a 3rd base. Only 1 gas up right now for Oliveira tells us that 3rd command center that he's been loving so much, almost certain to happen again. Oh, the lead sneaking by Oliveira a little too far out with the Reaper guys, and that's actually Oliveira the mistake. Uh-oh.
这3条狗应该过来送了。
CV goes back to building it.
在里面3开。
Is it worth throwing away 3 Zerglings to delay the command center a little bit? I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't think it's the end.
你刚才打得很胆子很大，并没有很谨慎啊。 他是直接屏蔽掉你后续可能会有蟑螂的这种战术。只能过去看一眼三矿有没有开三矿，来判断你是不是打一波。
So going back to starport units, Oliveira doesn't want to be too predictable, guys. He doesn't want to just be like, oh, I'm just going 3 barracks, double engineering bay, biomine. Can't do that every game. As I talked about, that's what Maru did to start turning that series around versus Solar. And then Solar said, well, I'll kill you with 1-1 Roach if you're being so greedy over and over again. Reaper's going to move up that left side. Hellions are producing behind it, and the starport will land on the tech lab. Looks like we will see a Banshee coming in. Reaper pokes up into the main and then runs away. 3 queens are out, 2 more building, and Link Speed will be finishing shortly with 6 more Zerglings on the way. Overlord's going to sacrifice, and he sees the factory still on the reactor, and seeing the starport is going to confirm. Solar will say, okay, let's not do the double evo.
房子打下之后，隐形女妖这个科技可以退掉，我觉得没有必要再隐形女妖了。看到了之后，不管你是不是真的隐形女妖，虫族都会下防空的。
And then he's going to go for spore crawlers as well.
占点便宜可以，这波火车可以。看隐形女妖还是没退啊，这可以退的。这个隐形女妖。
Of course, the standard barracks transition coming up behind it. Very nice opening for Oliveira so far.
啊，说了不下防空吗？4分50秒防空呀。
Oh, he's going to play Roach. He's gonna play Roach.
啊，难道他们现在你们打的就是个意识吗？啊，下了防空，3个防空没有问题。看到女妖肯定要下防空，不管怎么样都要下这个防空。
The one time I saw him do it, he got rolled by I think it was Beyond. He just got killed by a big 3 base push. But yeah, really surprising that he's chosen to play Roaches. He might think it's mech. Because this is the same thing he did on altitude. He might think it's mech. Oh, interesting. Overlord speed. He's got 7 queens out. I mean, only 7 queens. Normally it'd go like 9 queens.
他你妈又是那招，房子提速，然后他妈空投女王带蟑螂一波。
He's doing it.
老子人傻了，我靠，他又是这招。不，这把李平他不是机械化呀，他他妈的真以为每次都能够撞得到呢。
If Oliveira keeps building Marines, he should be fine. But right now, he's not building Marines. He's not building a tank. Tank starts up.
这把能守住的，这把怎么守不住吗
？See the roaches coming. He sees all of this. He's getting 3 drones. Solar going for an all-in here, and I dare say not the right one. Solar got a complete misread on this game.
好，这个位置可以，卡得很好啊，这个位置。
Powerful in this situation. Here comes the taxi.
应该懂了，应该懂了。
The aliens are being careful. They want to just not get surrounded. I would argue here. There's a big Ling rally behind this. They're going to kill at least a good number of these Zerglings.
他主要这一波猛，主要猛的是狗，我跟你说，他火蟑螂破口之后，狗冲进来，你机械化就没办法。但这盘李培南他妈是懂了呀，怎么可能被一波嘛？去死吧，说啦！
Are you sure about that?
说了已经停不下来了，他只能不停的就妈狗后面不停，他如果停下来也输了，科技差太多了。但李平台这个生化部队你就一点办法都没来嘛，我还有坦克呢，来2个地堡，你口破不掉的呀口。GG 2-2。
He says, nice try. Solar cannot be happy about that. Solar, what do you have to say in return?
I think it's Mepec.
Oh, come on. I don't think so. He was planning to play Bio the whole time. He just misread the scouting, mate. Good to hear.
有东西啊。
Interviews with the players there on the spot. He thinks Oliveira's map hacking. How else could he have the bunkers and the tank ready in time, guys? Bit of a stiff accusation from Solar.
哎，等一下，兄弟们，我去倒杯水。
He said, I think he's mad. Of course, Oliveira saying, nice try, buddy. Come on, mate. Really interesting. I wonder if Solar thought it was mech. That's my theory. Do you guys think he maybe would have tried that versus Bio? Or is it just like, no, he thought it was mech, he got the misread. Do you guys think in chat he would have tried that versus Bio on purpose and think maybe this could work? Because he's relying on 8 Hellions, 2 Banshees to keep him alive, so surely he can't stop this as long as he doesn't scout it coming. Who knows, maybe it works if the Terran doesn't scout it coming. I don't know, man. We'll see. Game 5 now. We're getting that Game 5, which I'm very excited about, guys. Day 1 has outperformed my expectations. I will tell you that. It has outperformed my expectations. We already had a banger of a first match between Maru Skillis. Now, Sola and Oliveira going to Game 5. Terran can get everything or Massa hard counter with scan. Rip StarCraft since 2011, says Dabietus. What? You know that was in since StarCraft 1. You mean since 1998? Because you know they had scan in all the games, right? And in StarCraft 2 it actually cost you mineral income, and in StarCraft 1 it did. It's okay though, guys. As always, making comments about StarCraft when you don't know what you're talking about is a time-honored tradition. For those who don't know, I regularly go in Age of Empires chats and I tell them how the horsies are broken and game unfailing crap. It's just what I do. It's a hobby. Some people shit on me. I say, poo on you. The horsies are broken.
来了，兄弟们，来了。
Let's get straight into Game 5.
什么东西啊？让黄旭东退签，说不定鸡哥都能打出来。这你妈！兄弟，我这么说，这句话如果被黄哥看到了，黄哥铁封你，你信不信？我就问你信不信
？Much love, my dude. Who keeps mass bombing? Do we have mass bomb set as the raid alert? It must be. I think when someone raids, it sets off.
还好黄哥没看到啊。
Maybe they just changed it in the default settings. Anyways, I'm like, why is there stuff flying across the screen? This is crazy. 10-hour stream flow. Hot damn, mate. Hope you had a good one. Hope you didn't make too many people quit our lovely game with your savage play. Eon D, thanks for the sub. Killjoy with the raid. Everyone else, I appreciate the love. Now, no hate on you for the silly comment before. Don't gang up on the player I called out, Yeetus or whoever it was. Much love, Yeetus. I too say some things in StarCraft and other channels. Occasionally, it's not that crazy. Don't mean to call you out too badly there. All a bit of fun. But anyways, let's get into Game 5, shall we? Alright, well, looks like he had a misread in that last game. That fell absolutely flat. Solar, now in the bottom right side of the map on Gressven. This is a map where Oliveira, dude, he made a crazy late game defense versus Rainer, defending about 1,000 waves of Ling Bane, Hydra, Ultra, constant Ling drop sieging his main base. The world champion, Kaiser Gaming's Oliveira, in the top left, he looked like Maru in that Game 4 versus Rainer. A lot of people talk about Game 5 and Game 3 and all this stuff. I think Game 4.
看这把怎么打了？说了，这把就正常打了。里边呢应该也会正常的3开啊，对吧
I don't think he'll try to play that. I think it's just like he'll still play looking for advantages at every stage, and if it gets to the late game, he'll play it out. Excuse me. He was close to getting there on Royal Blood. I do think if that push when he was rotating those tanks and Widow Mines to the right side of the map didn't get ambushed by Solar, we would have got to see a longer game. But when Solar got that ambush,
李冰南其实最近练习还是挺刻苦的。你们不要看他每天好像打 DOTA 怎么样的，其实他每天都保持在训练量都保持在7到8个小时左右。他现在的烦恼是没有人练，倒不是说他不想练，是没有人跟他练。
I'm absolutely with you, dude.
Zero 最近这2天也不知道去哪了。
Hoping we get to see that late game with some nukes, just for the drama. Solar having a bit of a history with nukes. Scarlet had a famous nuke where she was playing in GSL and didn't know the Korean sound line for nuclear launch detected.
不，韩国人不练，然后你去找欧美选手练，欧美选手。你妈，首先时间上来说就对不上，对吧？当然，韩国如果集体不练的话，他们之后的这个竞争力就会下降嘛。
Now notice the Reaper tried to click on the Queen there, the Creep Tumor, but he clicked on the Queen twice with the Reaper. Now you might think, well, Oliveira, what a baddie. The thing is, it's really hard when the Queen is directly below the Creep Tumor to click on the Creep Tumor unless you scroll till the Queen's at the bottom of your screen, then you can click on the Tumor above it. But even then, it's very difficult because notice the Queen has this big tentacle on top that actually sticks.
现在就是没有人练。天机，如果你说收天机，他基本上收天机都收不到人的。
funny little details when it comes to how these units actually get clicked on, and it's why in certain positions you can actually kind of block the creep tumor from getting clicked on just by hugging it with the queen. Kind of funny little thing, and then where you position your screen can kind of change that a little bit. Overlord's gonna come in. The Marine is like, get out of here, man. It's like, oi!
Hey, leave me alone.
But much like any determined pervert, the Overlord will not be perturbed. He wants that starport, Scout. Can he see it? He sees it. He sees the starport. There is a Viking on the way. Barracks building a tech lab. Hellions coming on the front. Looks like just one Zergling, one Overlord going down. And he does see what's going on. The Marines at least kill him. It's not free vision, but Solar knows he's not up against that Biomine Parade. And he took the third at the front. Now, this is a very exposed base, but it's going to allow him to get a head start on his creep, which is so important on this map. Because you always have to take this base by your third.
这把还是个接化，我不知道李平台怎么想的。他这把这个接化投火车。
Oh, armory and a factory. 哦，
这个你妈这个是什么？火车侠？
Oh, Solar going for the scout.
火车侠吗？
Huge if he scouted this. This is going to be a giant blue flame Hellion attack where he's going to have.
Solar 我看看 Solar 感觉。
And he's gonna do like
感觉上来说，Solar 啊，他双线火车侠，主矿投4个火车进去变火車侠，然後3礦這邊火車侠再變形，再繼續搞。
Ooh, bit of miss micro from Oliveira, but actually massive miss micro there. He loses the Viking. That's
双线啊，我看这个双线。
If he kept that alive to keep pushing these overlords back.
Solar 好像已经屏蔽了这个战，所以没有想过对方会火车侠过来。先不变，对，先去烧。哦呦，哎，没烧好，再来一下！我靠，8个，着漂亮！妈的，Solar 嘴巴已经张开了，我靠！ 哦，他不是火车，他是投完火车骚扰完之后，然后妈的投地雷，我靠，然后再转生化，这个狗憋！看 Solar， 现在 Solar 嘴巴是张开的。
That you know is very defensively minded, but Solar's replacing those drones really quickly. The Hellions do get saved. This Medevac's going to pull back. I think just send it home to repair at this point. And he's going to send 4 Widow Mine drops across the map. The barracks only
你这样打 Solar 你会有报应的，我告诉你。妈了个鸡 ！Solar 妈容易吗 ？Solar。
If he joins up his Hellions, repairs them, pokes the front at the same time, that's going to be very hard for Solar to deal with. It really is now similar to what Protoss players have been experienced for years. Solar is going to be playing Widow Mine Drop Defense Simulator. This is a test for Solar's abilities. Oliveira is looking for the big mistakes. And I gotta say, you can tell he hasn't played this build quite as much. It is not quite as crisp.
看这个投地雷投得怎么样啊？
I mean, it's meant to be delayed. It's a big investment, but it just doesn't.
他还要正面再搞火车来骚扰你，然后双线投地雷，你妈这波Solar要招得中。
Here we go, guys. Widow Mine drop on the top right.
正面火箭只要火车出现一下，然后吸引力就被吸引过去了，直接投了。下面来第一波、第二波2矿。哇靠，没反应了Solar。妈了个鸡，还在投这个狗憋！25个农民，你妈的Solar只有52个农民了。
Do you know what was invented in China? Fireworks, mother truckers. Fireworks. That's right. Oh my God. Whoa. He wants to tell us Zerg cabal my ass.
还要继续炸，还能炸。
I agree, dude. That was
32个农民啦！妈Solar完蛋了，我靠！他还在投，下面又是一船运输机，正面过来清军团。妈Solar已经忙不过来，他已经乱了Solar。我那么大一坨军团全部清光，下面还有雷啊！下面。
Bailing speed's done. 1-1 upgrades will finish earlier for Zerg. So if there's a fight right now, it's actually
妈真0.32了。
Oliveira
说到现在大裂，我靠！又投了，主矿好像又投了 ，OB 没有看到。哇，个12个，又是12个。把这边再清。完了，这说了，招中了，招中了，这个招中了。哇靠，这个地雷，妈了个鸡！
Just left a bloody smear where that Zerg army used to be.
完了
disgusting, dude.
这已经心态崩了。
Solar, I know, man. Protoss players have been talking about the Widowmine for a long time now. It needs to get nerfed. Welcome. The Protoss players are feeling you right now. They're all on your side after seeing that slaughter, dude. We are up to 52 drones killed. Yes, 16 Widowmines went down, but drones are your miners. Losing them is huge because you lose so much income. 4th base getting taken at the front. 2-2 upgrades are on the way. Don't get me wrong. Solar can come back, but he's at half the army supply. Oliveira, though, pushing across a very big map. Still being very cautious for the moment. He's trying to just force these messy fights. Saves most of the units. A few Widow Mines go down. Solar with very good micro. And Solar needs slick control to hang on. Infestation bits on the way. Hydrogen as well. God forbid the Terran never gets in this area of the map. That's where all of Solar's tech is centralized. Zergling Scout's going to try and get in the backside. So Solar knows about the 4th base. He sees tanks and Marines coming forwards. The Queen's trying to respread creep in the middle for the 13th time in a row. The Marines coming forward. Oh, the tanks are going to make this
这边推过来。
Solar's going to have to do something.
完了，问题是Solar现在没有东西能挡得住啊！这个位置坦克一架你怎么办？就这个位置你怎么办？妈，刺蛇科技都还没好的。
Remember, guys, going into this series, Solar had a 90% win rate versus Oliveira. He has won 28 series for a devastating advantage.
哎，看到了，没有问题啊，没有问题。想包，但包不了。这边也是因为刚才那波毒爆啊，所以说导致李培南这就骚扰稍微停滞了一下，但没关系啊，坦克只要架到那个位置，你就很难受。说来还是想要用刺蛇狗包啊，但是李培南后续如果这波部队再走上来的话，正面是不可能被包下来的。
It is, of course, slight armor upgrade advantage right now for Solar, but these tanks, dude, Captain Chad,
这边冲，把坦克换了就可以走了。其实，但李培南保护的很好，各种连弩，后面部队也到了，继续连。
The Banelings running off, creep into the meat grinder. Solar's down to just Hydras and Queens.
要崩了，崩了，
But the Marines with the punish, stim in.
妈，不愧是牛六哥哥，世界冠军，我靠，有东西。
That first game he got absolutely smashed. He was down 1-2.
哈，我世界冠军。
What a wild build. A 2 factory.
我回来了，可以说话了。这个已经翻不可能翻的。
你妈的，这种迷信，你们这些人都是，
的确是迷信，我靠，那是陋习。
是的呀，这怎么翻嘛？这妈翻不了，这个局面给我打都翻不了了。
这诸葛连
A 上去就赢了，这个局面翻不了 ，A 就好了。
哇靠，这个诸葛连弩
平 A 就好了。好，取了叛人首级。
有东西，真有东西啊！
那不，他还要打一场，那不是我还不能说话，我靠，你们这些迷信逼！
妈的，你不要慌呀，打马路本来就没想过赢
啊，那也是。
对不对嘛？
有道理啊，孙哥，咱也赢不了马路。
是的呀，说不定你在你妈的负得正，我靠！
哎，也有道理。感谢分矿侦测眼虫的一个飞机，感谢兄弟，
感谢兄弟啊！
Sad we don't get a Zerg versus Terran. I love Solar. Sad of course. That Skillus and Solar are both out, but they both fought very.
自觉点，去厕所再吃点，你妈的！感谢朱老仙奶我职业失败的一个飞机，感谢兄弟。
你去干嘛呢？
老子妈去偷袭！
你偷袭个锤子！你有什么资格偷袭？你这看到你名字你就被干死了。
好的，刚才干了你们，在看比赛的时候，我还干了你们一个人。你们妈的有个逼来偷袭我，被我一刀斩了。
感谢老先祝我多点职业失败的飞机啊！
感谢兄弟啊！
还有这个分矿侦测眼虫的飞机，感谢兄弟。
It means the players only, if they win the whole tournament, they only need to commit to playing 2 days. Just 1 day, 1 match if they get eliminated at the start of it, rather than spreading things out.
我先放首歌啊。这你妈！哈哈哈！听听采访，听听采访。
We are so hard to practice now. It's all career players. They only play tournament and no one play later. So I'm not play mining this day.
Okay. Hard to find practice. That makes sense. I really well played though. Very hard series. In game 4, do you think that he thought you were playing mech when he tried the same attack from game 1?
Yeah. So the first map I remember I won't play Halin Banshee after match, and he plays that all-in build. So on Dragon I won't play fake. Let he think I will play match, but I play bio after tank. So warrior counter.
Very nice. What does he scout? Is it just seeing Banshee makes him think mech, or is something else?
Sorry, can you ask again?
So what is the scouting tell? When he scouts your build, what makes Solar think mech?
I think maybe just check Halin 6 or 8. I think that, but I think for first game he mistake. He think I play match.
Okay, yeah. So that was really good for you. Well, GG, well played. You did really well. Crazy games. Very, very good multitasking. I think you killed 100 drones this last game, so very well played.
I killed 100 drones?
I think something very close. If not, the count was like 52 after just your first Widow Mine drops, and then you kept dropping and attacking. It was like so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. All right, so next match is up against Maru, so I don't want to take too much of your time. You excited for the match? Any thoughts going into it?
Yeah, it's like last time I am Kadu's final, and I win. But this time I think I can make miracle again. But I will play hard. I will play very, very focused. I think we can show a big match.
Awesome. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Oliveira.
Yeah,
we'll see
you. Bye bye.
In the round of 8. Good luck, have fun, mate.
哎呀，我把金毛砍死了。
All right.
好，
他不是比你强吗？
他早上比我强，我当了一天的 NPC， 他就没我强了。
是这样的吗？
是的，你也可以去当一天 NPC。
当一天 NPC 就没我强了。
So can pick A or B, best of 7, and can pick maps. All right, guys, we're gonna get that set up. Don't go anywhere. A massive thanks to supporters. Let's do a quick shout out before the ad break.
感谢黄色区县长一致的一个飞机，感谢兄弟。感谢兄弟啊！我靠，妈个这可以啊！有东西啊，皮兄，居然能够把我们工会第一法师砍死啊！
你说你高估我了。工会另一个兄弟他过来2刀把我干死了，我发现我就是个弟弟。
谁？
我不知道，有一个叫千阳的，
那好像第一法师是吧？
好厉害那个哥们儿。
And for those who don't know, guys, we are at almost 100,000 followers. I am 300 Sorry, 295 followers from
天阳。
他是战士，好像第一战士。
啊，不应该是不第一战士不阿奎是什么职业嘛？
战士啊。
阿奎不是最强吗？应该是啊。
阿奎是曾经的第一战士。
我靠，这个天阳191-460。
我砍不过他。
你是砍不过他，我看出来了。
他等级比我高，我等级太低了，主要是他们都80几级，我一个74级的。
感谢张元子没有桃花运的飞机，感谢兄弟。
What do you guys want? Clips? Oh, what clips should we play? Probably just random gameplay clips. And we'll be back in a few minutes. Quick ad break. Maru vs. Oliveira. Katowice Grand Finals rematch.
哎，你妈的脾气！金毛很气，我跟你说，现在金毛。金毛说他妈的，他一天没搞，让你给他等着。这你妈！
也是他去搞啊！
这你妈！金毛你妈！
我跟你讲，他主要职业跟我不一样，我是个战士，他是个法师，
一刀就秒了，不注意。
这他让我贴到身，他就没了。
他只能遛狗的这种打法，就一直遛。
是的呀，
扑火墙然后遛。
但是我现在学了一个有个技能，他可以往前跳一下，一个技能我忘了叫啥了。野蛮冲撞，哦，野蛮冲撞。黄哥，你是什么？
战士呀。
哦，那你跟我一样的呀。
但黄哥等级很高啊，黄哥他妈80多级。
黄哥全服第一等级啊，84级好像是吧？
没用啊，谁都打不过。
你这个活力值怎么搞出来的？怎么那么高啊？这活力值，我他妈现在还39的活力值。
下一场就牛牛哥哥对马入了。
那还有李培南打马入吗？
嗯。
还有一场波舞。
还有一个波舞。
所以我跟你们说10点钟之前他们肯定打完的。我靠，这种妈3个波舞能打多久啊？
但无所谓了呀，反正那个都不打那个了呀。
嗯。不，要打也是明天打，我靠。
对啊，反正也没时间的呀。波7是他们说4进2。
哦，是这样波7是吧？
他妈又打波7啊！
哎呀，他你妈的难得搞了这比赛是这样的呀。
这是个什么比赛啊？
就他 PIG 自己搞的一个众筹一下。
我靠，妈的，他是不是人？对吧？之后就全部波7啦。
啊，那不然呢？
有东西。
他就自己出5000美金嘛，然后筹了5000美金嘛，1万美金的一个比赛。
对的，1万美金。挺多了，现在。一个线上赛。
最近他跟 Verdi 都拿了1万美金出来搞。妈的，那个说太寒碜了的，你妈的，你来！这些狗逼，你妈个鸡！
黄哥
啊，
告诉你一个不好的消息。
啥
？18路诸侯好像散了。
没散，那些人都被我斩了。
啊？这样的吗？
你自己看，那些论坛的全部他妈发这种的，全部被我斩了。
怎么
他妈的
疯了吗？
哎，打都没打，你妈的就他妈的就开始撤，他妈的这种逃兵全斩了。
你妈的，在论坛你让他封个锤子啊！他妈论坛他为什么只是这么说而已？你妈的你有本事这么传奇把他们干了呀？你妈论坛去封杀他们，我靠，你是不是人？
他传奇他们这不敢报 ID， 报 ID 上线就把他们先斩了。
不，你不要搞得自己很强一样好吗？你也没多强，妈个鸡！你有什么好跳的？
你他妈的有没有本事就跟我单挑？你妈的，哎，有本事就两边老大出来单挑。
不是我们这边老大不是我呀！
他妈的，你就是他们的精神领袖，你单挑都不敢单挑。
我就吉祥物，但是
你不敢就算了，妈的没什么，你妈个鸡！
孙哥，其实他们把会长传给你了，我只是说一下。
啊什么？
你现在是会长，你他妈敢不敢出来单挑？
他妈个鸡！
你现在是不是不敢？不敢！你妈的，你们这个91军情出的全都是乌龟，老大就是个乌龟，缩头乌龟。
你闭嘴！妈个鸡！哪有老大上的？你妈的不说了，皮兄，你待会儿看到黄旭东就砍死他。
不是，我就是看一眼。我是一个坦克，我不会砍人的呀。
你妈的貔貅哪天就正义之心一动，就他妈的就走了。你们这种行会，妈每天欺男霸女，我靠！
我们他妈什么叫欺男霸女？
从来就没有。我就这样跟你说，你们这种行会迟早会接受正义的惩罚的。
接受正义的惩罚？妈了个鸡！你是正义吗？啊！
我是呀，我靠！
正义的定义只有胜利者才能够定义谁是正义。干嘛？老子他妈我们现在比你强，我们就是正义。
合理啊，孙哥合理。
是这样的呀，我靠！
这你妈！哎，妈拉个鸡！
今晚来3巴克都得死，我靠！
太他妈跳了！你就找个沙巴克的地方，我们单挑好吧？
我怕你妈的，你没到之前就死了。
Thirsty liver. Thirsty liver. Jack Daniels. Let me know, everybody. What are you drinking out there? Maru's Tears from February. Sentient, do you have a bet riding on Oliveira winning this match, mate? I always love it's always the gamblers who are the most strong on one side or the other of like
他们说董卓从来都不上，都是让吕布上，你妈的！妈，其实董卓武力还可以，
董卓还可以，
董卓武力挺高的。
这你妈老鳄鱼这个狗逼，你妈的在安全区里面砍我了，出了安全区等他来，他就不敢出来了。他一刀被我砍600多滴血。
孙哥，我告诉你啊，我今天进那个会里面找你，根本就没找到。他排名不是按照会长的职务排的，他排名是按照等级排的。我滑到了整个工会的最下面才看到你，你知道吗？
我现在才70级啊。
是呀，我滑了全场才看到你。
那没办法呀，我靠这个东西。
那马仔也没什么实力啊。
马仔我不知道啊。
马仔的确没什么实力。
马仔刚才到我这儿来换了个那个。
他也过来了，
都来的呀，都不只是我们工会的，就是所有人啊，就是一个 NPC 啊。
那你怎么跟他交易呢？
他是面对面交易啊。
那你给他什么东西呢？
给他元宝呀！
啊，交易可以直接交易元宝的吗？
当然，就跟你在拍卖行是一样的嘛。你在拍卖行不也用元宝版吗？
他只能给元宝呀。
不，你什么都可以给啊，你也可以以物换物嘛。
对，以物换物我知道。
对，然后你也可以用金币跟人家换，都可以的呀。
你妈的，这个什么只因孙一峰这些都有点强啊，我都打不过。
Both players should be ready. We're gonna go straight on into it. Let's keep it going. Big thanks for the support. By the way, I think 18.
黄哥，我现在不是，我现在就在那个地方等你，我怕你没到你就死了。
你在哪里嘛？你说
好吧？我在待会儿我到了8点，我在沙巴克城的中心位置等你。你看你能不能到我跟前，好不好
？If you can go out there and stick your bit. Andy,
我他妈没什么自信，我操！
哎呀，你妈的！
My therapist says I do need to work on not making it.
好了，来了啊！
来了！
野兵爷，马入啊！这你妈他又开始啦！
搞事儿了啊 ！BO7 的比赛啊，今天是马路上来又搞事儿了。野的位置，李培南，我感觉他会去找一下，但不一定找得到。我走，你不要慌呀，我先看看形势啊。第一把你们就让我走，是不是也有点过分了？
我跟你们说了，本来就打不过马路，他妈个这负责正，好吗？
是的呀。这位置有点阴。过一会儿再去厕所吃点东西，不要慌啊！
你他妈的为什么要去厕所吃东西啊？有那么香吗？
哎，妈的，真的天下苦孙久矣！他妈的，想反抗91军情处的兄弟们，可以加我们的行会，流金玄武。什么行会叛变了？我们行会都不会叛变的啊！有志之士都可以来。而且我们从来不歧视这些等级低的玩家，这他妈的这种91军情处什么70级才能加，这种妈的这种根本不行啊！像我们都是大家来都欢迎。广招天下猛男，一同反孙。
If you somehow defend as Oliveira, you are a god. I don't like it's your factory's so far out. You've got 1 Reaper, 1 Marine are going to be fighting versus 3 Reapers. Oliveira has to cancel the high ground and pull a lot of SCVs, and he's going to take massive damage no matter what. Get out of there! Run! Okay, his Marine only takes 1 hit so far, which is about the best he can hope for.
但是这个感觉
有点烦啊，他要强手守不住，守不住这个。除非马如出大事。
单兵开矿，你单兵开矿，你 VF 很慢的。
基地要退了，已经血亏了这个开局。
Oh, the SCV's actually blocked there. Almost gets a Reaper kill. Oliveira's looking pretty slick so far. He's got a Hellion on the way. Of course he has to cancel the command center, but for now he's like, just bloody anything to waste Maru's time and keep me alive. Keep me breathing for a little bit longer. Factory's halfway done behind this. Maru is going to bring the barracks to spot the high ground. Command center's going to have to cancel. Oof. And we're going to see a rebuild on the high ground. He's only on 1 gas, so I don't think Oliveira...
只能慢慢打了呀，这个局面。亏是亏大了啊，只能慢慢打，而且他还防错了，马如从上面跳。
Command center is going to start. He's going to try and get up there to see when those Reapers jump in, but that's a free SCV kill.
这随便跳啊，他想跳就跳呀。
Spotting the high ground. He sees it safe. Maru not
拿头来守啊。
一
个火车不够。
These units going to try.
哎，还失误，送一个，第2个也要送吗？哎呦，完了，这个位置出来的真是不好。
The command center placement really hurt Oliveira here. Oh no.
完了，结束了。
没了，就是开局亏了，他没想到
这个居然守住也是残废了。
对他没想到第1局马如就那么阴啊，直接也2病。损失太大了，他别人用没有用的死神，等于把你东西都换光了，还不想退。
气呀！我靠，这个小人。
黄旭东 out 让一追死。啊，这样我先去厕所吃点东西。你如果第二盘饭没翻，我就回来了；如果翻了，我继续吃，好吧？这把已经没有机会了。
太难了，为什么永远要到厕所去吃东西呢？
Huge mistake for Oliveira from what looked like him salvaging a near impossible situation, but now he's going to be playing from far behind. There's a third command center on the way, while his natural has not even finished. He's going to try and make some Ravens, but I do feel like Maru can kind of play Harlem Globetrotter stuff right now. He's going 3 Cyclones with Magfield. He's going to have a Medevac. He's going to run around with these Medevacs, just picking off units willy-nilly and having a good old party to himself. For those who don't know, willy-nilly
这把已经很难翻了，这把。
you know, basically your classic.
科技太慢了，然后经济上来说也不好，也落后很多。
Thinking of really bad movies. Anyways, we won't go down that tangent. Magfield, I thought would go into mech for a moment, but it looks like he is swapping back into barracks for bio.
而且里边现在很被动，只能被动防守。
I think Oliveira's initial hold was so tight on the micro that I actually see this as promising. The big mistake on the command center when he was in a very fragile position was basically deadly. I think auto turret's going to have to go down on this. Actually, interference matrix could shut this down, but then you don't have enough units to punish. Oh my god, oh my god. Auto turret goes down, but Maru grabs the Cyclone, runs past the turret and says, see you don't want to be ya. Grabs a few SCVs. The moment the tank's here, he'll just pick up and leave.
他怎么在把你渡鸦锁了吗？
Brilliant play, guys. Gets a whole pack of SCVs.
家里面在搞。
and gets 2 SCVs of its own. Well executed by Mr. Oliveira. Keeps the Banshee alive.
这别有导弹车呀！你这个女妖锁得有限呐。
Hopes and dreams of a lot of Terran on its shoulders. 5 SCVs, not bad, but definitely not enough. Third command center of his own is finishing up. Oliveira is going to try and play it out, see what he can make happen.
这把我不知道里面要怎么去翻这个局面。现在出门就是给自己机一个理由。
And then one shot the Cyclones. There's not that many Marines out. There's a window where he actually has the better army. If you could somehow contain him, I don't think it contains enough. I think he needs to really do some.
这点货根本就不可能打的东西啊。
And then hope Maru panics. Maru's moving out the left with his Cyclones. They could be a very effective flanking force. This is obviously us talking about things that could go right for Oliveira because he's in a rather dead position. If we ask
好了，不要回去了呀！你在这儿你架嘛，什么都架不到。
I don't know, man. Unfortunately, no production in range. Maru's tank looking like it might come forward and go for the aggressive siege. Oh, we could get a big shot off on those bio units, but a good pullback here.
哎呦！
Oh, the triple cyclone lock. 2 on 1 Raven, 1 on the other. Gets 1 Raven, the other one deep in the red, and auto turret goes.
别人也有渡鸦的呀，他锁你一下他就出来了呀。
Hell, I don't know if that's a soft contain. It's looking like a flaccid.
丢炮台
says Maru as he runs down that ramp. Takes the Raven out without any time, and Oliveira is just getting run over here. Does not have the numbers. That early game was far too good.
这把里面呢，开局太亏了。这种野兵营对上单兵营开矿本身来说，野兵营就是优势很大的这种一个打法，所以这把没有办法。
Yeah, as intended, Signature lose 1 game into win streak. You're absolutely right. That's how it goes, guys.
趁着场间啊，趁着场间，我跟大家说一下，现在反孙联盟的 YY 号今天晚上他们要攻杀，让我说一下。 1463888862啊，1463888862，有志之士今天晚上要来攻杀的都可以一起来。1463，
那几点攻杀啊，黄哥？
哦，14634888862。14634888862，
那几点攻杀呢
？8点钟啊。
你会去吗？
老子去的，你不是站城中间吗？老子只要近身的你就得死。
啊，好。
孙哥，你是什么职业啊？
你他妈就站中间去，你等着我，老子一定会冲上来的。
牛啊，黄哥！
我走了。
孙哥，我发现每个会都有很牛逼的人啊。 妈，赤小兔那个会，我操，好像他们那个哥们儿有点厉害啊。
你说的没有错，王哥。那个皮球，赤小兔那个中穷局那个会长就是拿倚天剑的哥们儿。
I feel like we should have always just done it ourselves and then said, "Oh, my dad, you know, my dad's bloody, I don't know, he doesn't use a pen and paper much. You know, my dad wrote it. He's a bricklayer. He doesn't write much. He's got messy handwriting. You know, what? You're gonna make fun of my dad's handwriting? How dare ye? Yeah, we should have. Good old days. Good old days. How you all doing, by the way? I hope you're having a great day. Make sure if you guys haven't followed the stream, click the follow button. It costs you no money, and I'm really close to 100,000 followers. 6 digits sounds really nice.
中穷局的哥们你也打不过吗？皮球？
没跟他砍过，不知道，我应该是砍不过。不是我的天阳都砍不过。但是孙哥，你别慌，肾亏上线了。
我靠，有阿亏在。
左右护法啊，不说了，左右护法啊。
金毛也来了，金毛。
哦，对，金毛也在啊。
他有倚天剑，我有屠龙刀。你妈个鸡的！
屠龙刀上线了，屠龙刀是在升级装备啊。
Alright guys, game 1 got blind counted. Oliveira now in the bottom right side says, you know what's a good build in this matchup? Proxy.
这你妈马入一射有点好啊！这把是李佩南野兵营啊，但里边这个野兵营只是野一个兵，家里面也放了个兵营，他是这样的一个野兵营。这被侦查到，我感觉李佩南这盘又要记啊。
And very wisely he repairs that SCV. Really nice. If he can just, this guy's get out, run. Okay, that SCV can't help, but this guy. Can he finish this? Okay. Oh, look at this. The SCV's trying to bait him. I don't think he can finish the barracks. Oh, this is such a good start.
兵还修不好，我靠！完了。
Oh, he gets the SCV. Barracks has to get cancelled, and Maru, more like Smugru. Am I right? Seriously, man.
I think it's map hacking.
I can't disagree, Oliveira. 2 for 2 on hard countering you. Now, game 1. Let's be real, he did proxy those barracks before we knew you were 1-racks expanding. But, yeah, I think he might be, man. That's bloody, what's he got like he's got like some sort of script to read your mind or something in this series. Oh, no. Watch out, that SCV, guys. Maru comes in. Drill boy.
这种农民都会被他捅死啊！我靠
！That's the red hit point SCV. That is a 2-kill SCV. Name him.
这他妈李佩南心态已经要崩了，我感觉。
That's Gary the Savage right there. And you know what you get rewarded with? If you kill 2 SCVs with your drill, you get to build depots for the rest of the game. It's the easiest job. He gets to go build depots for the rest of his life. Giga Chad, Gary the Drilly Boy. Gary the Savage. Wow. Oh, rough start for Oliveira, man. He's definitely in a nasty spot. He's just building Marines one at a time. Factory and Starport trying to pump out these units. So it feels like Oliveira's kind of he's on 1 gas as well. He's going to try and do, I believe, a medevac drop and then just expand behind it and play a normal game. But all off like 1 gas.
科技上慢太多了，基地也非常的慢。你看他头波火车啊，这个火车可能是他唯一的一个翻盘点。他不可能单矿，他肯定要开2矿的，因为火车不能够决定这盘到底能不能获胜的，只能说火车能够烧到农民扳回点劣势。里面只能这么想。
Remember, he was an ever so slightly damaged SCV, so keep your eyes out for him. Focusing on the important things in this action-packed best of 7 rematch of the grand finals, guys. That's him. He's mining gas. 39 hit point SCV over there. Okay, we've got a 6 Marine drop coming across the map, but this Reaper backstab could be deadly because there is nothing at home to defend, and these Reapers are going to win the game. Oh, there's just no answer, man. He's got nothing at home. He's sending 3 Hellions in and a Marine drop. He needs to do massive damage, but there's a Cyclone and a Hellion. The Reapers fighting the SCVs. There's nothing to defend. Oliveira is in so much trouble. The Marines drop in the main base. The Cyclone is there. He tries to do a hot pickup. He's only got 5 marines. He needs to get out. He needs to get out. Oh, he does pick off.
其实烧的已经很不错了，但还肯定是会被守住的。就算这样烧，其实家里面也在被搞啊。哎妈个鸡，也不赚呐！这样看来，GG，无了。
With some goddamn 300 IQ plays, you can see the way Oliveira's leading forward. He's like, "Are you kidding, man? This guy, he's literally read my mind 2 games in a row." Damn.
哎呀，我就跟你们说，跟我没关系，你们不信。
这个，哎，他妈，我只能说，
实力有差距啊！上一次是请的各路大神才打赢的。
Even if he went down, he'll live with us in spirit forever. He'll live with us in spirit forever. You know he will. Dragon Scales up next. Gonna be the next pick for Mr. Oliveira. Hola, hola, hola. All right.
跟我就没有关系。就我跟你说，现在我来负得正，还有点机会。
说的没有错。
After this next game, we'll take a break, guys. For now, I think we'll just give about 1 minute for the players. I want to give Oliveira a second. Oliveira,
是有差距，马路还是比他经验丰富太多。
He's saying go, but that's all good. I'm sure Gary's fine. I hope you guys are having a good time. Loving the Pigsty Festival 3. Thank you very much, Simkin. Thanks for hanging out. Ghost, big thanks for the subbity subs. Says have a great day. You too, mate. We got a bunch of new followers. Thank you, everyone who clicked the follow button. Thank you, Got Sauron with the Prime Gaming sub. Underbot with the Prime Gaming sub as well. And all those new followers. Appreciate all of you, Yuki, Ritz, Thought, Flying Ad, Rockaway, and everyone else.
我感觉马入上次赢，我真觉得马入自己也没打好，我是觉得，
对，
可能也有点紧张了。但李培南是觉得自己已经进到决赛，就感觉有点打的就放开了，就觉得输赢都可以。
其实就是赢下雷诺之后，整个人心态就变好了。那现在的问题就是，今天他要想再赢马入，我觉得复制这一次这种奇迹还是太难了，有差距啊。
Red wine, too much emotion, says Ruchme. We'll remember Gary. You took your 15-year-old's wine, Ruchme. There's so many questions. Why does your 15-year-old have wine? It must be European. I guess in like Australia or like America, it's like, oh, what? Why are you giving them wine? You're like, yeah, I'm in Italy, it's normal. They all have red wine. You're like, okay, I guess so. Why do you guys think Rain is so much fun, guys? He's been drinking red wine since he was like 6. Elephant Man, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Simkin as well. Appreciate it.
主要马路他妈这个野兵营。
Oh, wait.
你搞不清楚他什么时候要野的。
对他，你永远都不知道他什么时候会野兵营，然后威力都很大。
That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, you guys have comprehension.
你搞不懂他这个野兵营的。
That's like the sort of thing where being obtuse is really good on YouTube because I'll say something like that and I'll have 400 comments telling me something that's really obvious, and it's purely authentic. Where I'm like, oh, driving engagement by being a moron. It's great, especially in a smart scene like this where everyone's like a nerd that likes to tell you stuff because we're like, oh, look at me, I'm so smart. These aren't even look at me so smart. They're like, look at me, this is how you comprehend English language, and I'm like, oh, me no understandy me.
好像搞得现在李平南不敢那个就是单兵开矿了。
他只能
2期开，他打马入只能2期开，被两兵营打怕了，有点。其实打马入要拆开局了，
这没错的呀，这顶尖选手之间是应该才开局的呀。
Not wanting to take any risks, and obviously if he started the series this way, I think he can go toe-to-toe with Maru. Maru looked very sloppy in his first series tonight. In the early games, he looked very clutch later on in the game. But he's the one who's going for an SCV scout this time. Maru's saying, all right, super safe standard play. Oliveira, same build order minus the SCV scout.
让3追4嘛，我觉得很难让3追4。
Oh no.
对，就马入打这种线上的比赛，他没有那么多情绪上的波动。我跟你说，
就是他可以把自己东西都发挥出来，这个是这个。
对，就他没有那么多情绪波动之后，就没有压力嘛，就打的就很正常。
Because that third worker has to just wait a little bit. And you can see, look at this 20 gas lead, guys. I mean, you could argue that there's also an extra Reaper building, but no, that's the same gas as the reactor. So yeah, it's actually led to a 20 gas lead. And this is something I've been seeing more and more pros. Beyond's been doing it lately. 3 on 1, 0 on the other. Hero does it all the time. A lot of them
只能这么打了呀，那怎么办呢？
Such sloppy play. So I'm a little bit sad that Oliveira is doing it, because he's normally very clean on his openings, but feel like there's some laziness creeping into those pro gamer players, you know, innovation.
不过马入开局也没有偷他什么东西，所以也无所谓吧。
He's back in the business now. Got back to the military. He's going to teach these kids how to do it. Reaper Alien chases him off, and Maru's gotten away with that reactor, so he's pumping Reaper Alien like mad now.
这盘是大家都正常打了。
Oliveira, you got to be careful, mate. Oh, he gets the shot off on this Hellion, but takes a shot in return, and he's got a cyclone.
就正常打嘛。
But, of course, this down on the Hellion. A Reaper count, 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions coming out. Maru does swap back to Marines after this. He's not going too crazy with it, not too hog wild. And Starport going to swap over in that tech lab. Ravens on the way, no doubt, for Oliveira in the near future. Good to see we get a standard game. Command Center is a little faster for him, so his minerals is a little further ahead. And back to 3 workers on gas for both players. Fully saturated, of course. Makes sense. And a Banshee. Ooh! Now, for those who don't know, the Banshee is one of the safest units in early game TVT. Just a single cloakless Banshee. You get that bad boy out, and it can shut down a lot of tank drop pushes.
啊，他们开始了，松哥。
Tank drop push.
不是，你们根本就没有人来。我在那个城里面，就城中间，我在等着人，一个人都没有来，进都进不来。你们。
你在城中间是吧？
对啊，
你他妈等着啊！这他妈肯定会来的。我操！我怎么死了？这。
我顺便跟你说一句啊，你居然侥幸冲进了城，我附近大概有15到20个左右的护法。
And those Marines taking some good damage, but Banshee's already getting a little low. He's got to be careful.
操了，
操作有点好啊！
妈的没了呀！
坦克架的可以，
牛牛哥哥感觉要没了呀！
坦克架的可以，坦克架的可以，这波可以。这波其实马路是亏了的。
我操你妈啥东西啊！这妈过去尸海。
Second barracks going down, third barracks as well in just a moment, so both sides going 3 barracks. Third command centers are almost finished for both sides. Maru's got the quicker double engineering bay, but Oliveira's up 1 SCV.
传奇不能播，传奇不能播。
Will be going down in a moment.
来看牛牛哥哥比赛吧。
Very shortly.
上来还可以啊，牛牛哥现在人口领先的。
对，这刚才那波其实马路是亏的。
On the other side, we've got 2 Ravens. So much more front-on style for Oliveira, whereas Maru's going to be going heavy.
感谢蟑螂狗读报的专业粉丝，还有求奶我没通过面试的飞机，感谢兄弟啊！
Engineering bays go down. It's going to be about a 40-second, maybe 45-second advantage on 1-1, depending on when the fights happen. That can be absolutely game-changing. And I expect medevac production for Maru. Now, with this build order, from here, usually you build medevacs, and a doom drop is a very powerful move. The thing is, that scan, they both see that the other guy has been building reactors with the starport. This is kind of standard at the moment, especially in the matchup between these two. But it's something where it's gotten to the point where when you see that, you know, okay, they could be a bit more drop focused, right? There's always the chance of that doom drop coming into my main lane.
马路也慢慢运营回来了。
Careful of their mobility. It's not the slow kind of lethargic Viking tank army that.
这个局面要打一个后期了，但是牛牛哥哥因为开局啊还可以，所以说他现在打的比较主动。哎，能抓到吗？
Maru. Oh god, ships passing in the night.
哎，
He's a marine. He's
哎呦，抓一个坦克。
Good catch.
被抓了。
Very good catch here from Maru. Oliveira, does he bring his army back to flank this? This could be really good because I don't know if he realizes that army's right there. Oh, he scans. Good scan from Maru. He can pull to the left side now. Oh, auto turrets.
这波还好，坦克可以先炸。
Auto turrets full. That Raven very low though, almost fell right there.
但其实我觉得你要再往上走，哇靠，被点了个满能量渡鸦。
Oh, Maru absolutely.
换家了呀。这样的话牛牛哥不赚呀，这波。
不赚，亏了，基地还打飞了。
农民还要死光。马路家里面牛牛哥哥锁，还行啊，还行，这波锁的还行。
breaks the position, but Oliveira, watch out, Maru's getting in your main base, mate. Oh no, there's tank sieged in the main. Oliveira needs to siege this tank out of range of the enemy tank, but he's in range. He's in range. That's the mistake he made on this map last. Oh no!
打里面散开，直接守是守得住啊，点运输机应该。哎，还可以，点掉运输机，
这个可以，
因为马入刚才操作失误了。 强行拖一波兵的马入这里，换一波。牛牛哥哥还是赚的，因为他是2基地踩了很久。But a 13 worker advantage for Oliveira, and he's equal in army supply. His combat shields is a little later, but it'll be done in time. Double drop on the left side of the map, going to be Maru's hope of getting back in it. He's going to send the rest of his army down the right. Sadly, guys, the rest of his army right now is dregs. He's going to be throwing spit at his opponents. 两船兵在外面，哎，被锁了，强行要感觉要被锁一船，加速也加不了，死一船。家里面，哎呦，白送这两船兵。 感谢兄弟们的钻石粉丝。牛哥发现对方没开3矿，家里面被投了。哎呦，好烦！不过好在没坦克，又被锁了。外面这船兵，两个人都操作了一下，牛牛哥哥还是亏了。哎，不会这都翻回来了吧？
哎，这个农民死的有点多啊，这样出过去啊。
农民数量一样了，甚至还亏了，少2个。
但牛牛哥哥战斗人口没有马路高了呀。
对他节奏有点跟不上了。好了，过来架一船。哎，这个马路还是要好强啊，这种时候。 But it feels like he's lost the advantage that he was having for. 正面也看到了，但牛牛哥正面怼不赢啊。
Most of the tanks are here on the front.
科技上有些落后。
Is in the lead on the tank count. He's down 5 army supply, and oh, Maru goes to the tank reposition, immediate evacuation. The best play that Ollie could hope for. Get the SCVs out of there.
强秒基地，
关键有个解放者，要强秒解放者，秒好。 这个解放者一定要秒掉。
哎呀，自己2船兵又被抓了，这个有点没呀、他本来是2船兵，直接想去偷家的，又被抓了，刚好路过的兵。
Oliveira, I mean, he's really feeling Maru.
我只能说马路真的好强，
是很强呀！你妈的这种，那天都不知道他怎么赢的。
And he's really keeping up pace with Oliveira in this multitasking battle. And I love the way he's playing this Beyond style medevac game. Oliveira does spot that army there, but he's unsieging all the tanks on the top, which means those Marines are going to get an angle now. I like these Marines moving forwards, chasing that army back. You got to be wary though. SCVs spot it. Oliveira though, he doesn't have many Marines in position.
妈，这种头真的投的牛牛哥想死好吗？这种头。 又是双线，完了，牛牛哥哥感觉要崩啊！家里面先守住了，但是你2矿怎么办？2矿穿了好像，把他直接投到主矿来了。
Drops can be so aggressive and still find their way out. And can you believe it? He's going back in. He's going back in. He forces the
好，
army
扯出
back
空间，三角兵投下来。
Maru playing such
还有3个坦克。
aggressive style at TVT. Oliveira pounces, but I don't know if he can take those tanks down in time. The tank siege, the volleys go down. He's redropped behind the mineral line. Maru
进攻手段也好。
like a god.
好厉害。
And if that isn't what asserting dominance looks like, then heck, I don't know what it is. That was a beautiful, beautiful game from Maru. That was a really good 12-minute game, guys. That was a very, very good 12-minute game of StarCraft. Oh man, he was quite behind as well. Oh, that Cyclone shutting the drops down on the right side single-handedly. Like, wow.
这跟皇军没有任何关系，这是真的实力打不过，
打不过。
Oliveira is playing some really good StarCraft. Let's take a quick break, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much for the love. Thank you everyone who's been following. Big thanks. The Termenian with a 1700-bit cheer. The Termenian, bring it on, gang. What's up, mate? Thank you very much for the love. 5-minute break. All right, guys. Just gonna let the players know there's a 5-minute break. They can join the lobby if they want, but that's all good. Ikazura with the 4-month StarCraft.
哎，你妈这个杀成进都进不去，被老子被杀惨了。
不是你们那个什么所谓的什么联盟呢？
妈溃不成军。
不是我在那个中心点站着就没动过，好吗？刚才来了一个叫什么吹毛的一个，唯一一个混进来的人被我一刀砍死了。
溃不成军，你妈的，老子连门都，老子到了门口就10几个人杀我。
那你们的兄弟呢？
我他妈没看到有兄弟，我就感觉我一直在被人砍。
Just click down here on the support.
看到有兄弟。
There's a nice button there. You give that one a click. And,
不是说好的什么18路什么过来讨伐我们吗？18路诸侯呢？你总得来个18个人吧？一路诸侯来一个总得要吧？
气死个人！我操了！
That's going to be in July, right after the summer season, guys. July to October. I want to do it earlier rather than later, but we're going to make sure we don't hit other tournaments. A big thanks to everyone for the support, and I hope you're all enjoying the tournament. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
你他妈的哎，说的不好听的，你就算18路，你妈的每一个路就来一只鸡好了，18只鸡，老子杀都要有点时间了，好不好？
decided to pull some things out of my cupboard, throw them together into a sandwich, and I accidentally made
黄哥，你是不是这里面的人？是不是18路诸侯之一？
This is it, guys.
老子他妈的围着城走了一圈，进不去，好难受。
Then smother some Nutella on top of that. Put them both on pretty quick so that they both melt nicely together, and it just becomes this peanut.
可博，你妈的
！Oh god. There's no such thing as too much Nutella there. Next. You're gonna top on some special cake.
他这弄什么吃的？他的
那个呀，面包涂上什么黄油啊、巧克力啊，然后搞点水果，就这样吃了呀。我反正吃不惯这种。我在吃的方面，这些你妈的国外那些根本就没有办法跟中国比。你妈的，中国真的在吃方面真的牛逼！我靠！
你妈个鸡呀！一过去你妈就无数把刀对着我。
You might want to wait a minute or two until your toast has kind of cooled down slightly, the peanut butter and Nutella, so it doesn't melt too much.
我们他妈的兄弟们呢？没有兄弟打不进去啊！
是你们说好的那个，不是说要讨伐我们吗？
妈，关键还有一些很多这种狐假虎威的，你妈个鸡的！
这个很油腻的，这片面包，这2片面包那油腻的一逼。
算了，我他妈又死了。药都打干了，这面包有啥好吃的？
很油腻，很油腻，感觉吃起来。
我靠，它这个拍出来不脏吗？看起来。
我不太喜欢吃这种。 感谢裘老鲜奶 LYD 找不到工作的飞机，感谢兄弟。你妈个鸡，你们什么情况？我去城外看看到底什么情况。哎，有个狗逼进城了，我靠！这个你妈 YWI 这狗逼。
Then smother some Nutella on top of that. Put them both on pretty quick so that they both melt nicely together and it just becomes this peanutty, chocolatey paste.
我只能帮你砍死它了。
There's no such thing as too much Nutella there. Next, you're gonna top on some special K. Bring in the cereal, spread that over the top. Not too much, just a thin layer. Add some beautiful crunch in there.
啊，牛牛哥赶紧去个厕所呀！
Make sure you slice this real thin, and you only want to use probably about 1/3 to half of a banana, depending on how big.
对不对？
Slice that in there, spread it across. Alright guys, we didn't play an ad break so you could have uninterrupted dietary advice there. Hope you're enjoying it.
我操了，这过去就看到都是尸横遍野。我靠，怎么随便砍一个人就3000多血啊？你妈的什么东西啊！
里面其实已经有人进来了，但是我在砍他们了已经。
我进不来。 啊，都被打傻了。唉，算了。
他被我追着跑，追着赶。他没了。我去外面看看情况，兄弟们随我出去，把外面的人全部清光。 现在是打沙巴克城，没有盟友，只要不是91军情处的，全部给我杀光，见人就砍。
他妈的，我们的人已经被打傻了，好吗？
That was like actually my favorite thing.
不，沙巴克打沙巴克是这样子呀！我靠，肯定见人就砍的呀。怎么过来的他妈都是这种散人呀！我靠。
是啊，为什么会有那么多散人啊？这里面。来了，看比赛了，看比赛了，不扯了。
Nutella common in Australia? It's pretty common, yeah. You know, some people in America call it Nutella. They go, it's Nutella. And I just like look, I'm like, get out of here. I had someone tell me I was saying it wrong.
看比赛，先看比赛。妈的，牛哥加油呀！
All right, up 3-0, looking dominant, gets himself out of trouble in that last game. This man is a god from behind. Maru now going command center first in TVT. I didn't even know you could do this.
马路这把裸刷，就因为他这个野兵营会让人各种防，所以说他能够各种的变换他 TVT 的战术。牛牛哥哥被迫只能选择2气开了，这个战术又被马路算死。他被马路算死了呀，这个
对，
这已经。
你人呢？我靠！
我在啊，中间啊。
没看到你啊。
我就在中间。
你妈的王总，你妈拼了命的追着我砍。
我就在中间啊，很多人都在我，然后我周围都是尸体，有2具尸体。
好，一刀把他砍飞了。
He's starting marine production, and what is the response from Oliveira? I was
可以
thinking
啊
it might just be like build reaction.
老子取了他们大将首级，你妈个鸡！
我没有死啊，我怎么死了？
你人呢？你怎么回盟中了？
对呀，我在呢，我在沙巴克啊。
你为什么在沙巴克啊？
我在中间啊。
啊，不记得老子一个人冲进来，你妈的，一刀把他砍飞了。
The Marine with the Drilly Boy helping him out.
没看到你啊！
妈，人太多了好吗？
我操，我牺牲了。算了，看比赛了，不说了，我也算完成任务了。 我至少冲进去砍了他一刀，把他砍飞了。不说了，看比赛了啊。好了，这个马入上来选择的比较稳的这种开局啊。李平南反正他因为没有选择啊，李平南只能用这个就是2气死神开。走一下看一眼。
And that's going to really slow down any sort of potential scariness. Tank is on the way, and a medevac's going to start on that starport in the near future. No third gas just yet here.
很被动打的，马入经济比他好很多。
这个马裸装是有点没办法。
Maru gets a big pick off. That's 2 Reapers down, and he says, "Sorry, did you say this was not an opening, Pig? Pig, did you say this is not an opening? I'm up 5 workers, and I just killed 2 Reapers." And I'm building my own tank, and I know he's probably going to try and use a tank to take advantage of me, so I'm building a Viking to counter the medevac. What is going on, guys? Maru played some sloppy early game earlier today against Skillis. It was a good series. Skillis played out of his mind, but the early game was like a little sloppy here and there. In this series, he's found himself in trouble in that last game. But like the moment he gets behind or in a weird position where any other player would be compromised, Maru's like, I'm not behind. I'm ahead, and you're like, no, you're not. You're behind. He's like, I'll show you. Like it's.
这经济还是落后啊，这个打法。
His ability to read his opponent's mind, especially right now, is.
李平南是投坦克过去搞啊。
Oh, there it is. Oh, he hits the right side.
这位置架的位置还可以，说真的还可以，这位置
还行，搞到点东西。
对，而且这个坦克主要能架到你矿区那个农民，可以走了。
Oh, he should have dropped a marine on the high ground, but he's gonna just pull out of there. 2 SCVs, not bad. It's good damage. More tanks and another medevac. Man, this is, guys, this is a Platinum League build. Have you guys?
双线，但这种进攻威力还是有限啊，只能说2线看能不能够把马入节奏打乱掉。
He's just gonna drop a tank on the right, siege it, drop a tank and marines on the left. Unfortunately for him, Maru's got tank sieged everywhere. He's got a Viking, he's got a Raven. I don't think he's going to be
啊，又被看到了。
这
运气也不是说运气吧，我觉得这个也是马入他有意识的去看了一眼。好，双线来搞。
Tank might just siege on the low ground. He might just pick off the depot. We'll see. Second guessing himself. There's a tank right there. Oliveira does not know about the tank. He sees it. He sees it. He's going to try and drop on top of the tank. Oliveira
强行跟你换
drops on top of the siege.
还行，还行，但是架出来把坦克，把科技挂件打了，还行，卡住位置了。下面那个坦克有视野，这个坦克要被秒，还是守住了。只能说这波进攻赚了一点点吧。
Third Commandant is done producing. 1-1 upgrades on the way. Halfway done. 3 racks pumping. Stim on the way. Guess what? The extra barracks.
总体来说还是不好打。
Started for Oliveira.
再来，不能停啊！他
现在两边最重要是兵营上的差距，马入已经5倍枪兵在产了。
他强行压住开3矿，马入反正是两矿，现在5兵营甩下去。
没有，他3矿也开好了。
应该5兵还是7兵啊？5兵营
，7兵，
还在补吗？再架个位置，这2个兵营会被骚扰一下。
就一个坦克，
偷渡鸦没偷到，可惜。很急啊，我觉得李平南现在打的非常急。Or at least even, and that's more than enough. When you've got an extra Raven, oh, he's going to come out and ambush him. Oliveira sees the army, but look at this Viking bullying him, mate. And oh, he does catch the unsiege. Does Oliveira? He goes for the. 又送完了，这怎么那么急啊？打的。
Maru crushes this fight really hard.
打得太急了。
I'm going to take down the siege tanks. The medevacs will pull back. Oliveira has to go home.
不够冷静啊，打的。
现在主要是少兵营，他补兵营没有对方快。在后面他的整个补兵能力上面会差很多，所以马入进攻就很好进攻。
And a very creative build order here in game number 4 as well.
而且马路攻防也比较快，比里面快。
Now Oliveira is stuck on the defense, and like I said, he can try to turtle and recover in the long game, but he needed to pull back earlier and preserve his tank count to do that. I think at this point he's feeling a little bit defeated, as you would be with how this series.
完了，卡住位置了。
has been on the worst.
有围巾拖农民强行守。
守住其实也很伤啊，这个守住啊。这农民数量差好
16
多啊，
个农民呢损失了。 强行吃个坦克，有一些制空，但是正面还是很吃力打的。
From excellent, amazing positional play, this is just stock standard stuff for Maru now. He doesn't really have to do anything special because he's built such a lead for himself. Just keeps rotating around.
你看这个局面就是最后，这个是最后一道防线了，稍微崩一崩，这个3冠如果飞了就直接可以机器了。
He's gonna try and siege there. Let's get another scan up.
3冠这样被架住也很难说啊，直接要上。
强行吃，吃是吃得掉，
但我
把坦克秒了就好了。
一定要全倒。
还行吧，还行还行。
算打过来点。
但制空全部送掉了。 制空基本上送掉，而且少一片矿。
His series versus Clem on Gressford. 4 bases versus 7 bases. Clem smothering him all game start to finish. And I'm telling you, it was like watching bloody a man get suffocated and refusing to die even after he didn't breathe through. It was like any MMA fans. It was like when bloody Ortega had that bloody that choke on Volkanovski, and he's like, oh, what? Doesn't matter. I can not breathe for a minute and not go unconscious. I don't even care. That's what Oliveira did versus Clem in that series. He needs to do that, but he needs to do it versus Maru. And that's really hard because he's Maru. He's the greatest Terran of all time, man. He's the greatest Terran of all time.
喷的直接封了就好了呀，不用管的。
是吗？
我说有人喷嘛就封了就好了呀。
这有什么好喷的嘛？
对不对嘛？这他妈输个比赛有什么？输马入有什么嘛？我操！这有啥好喷的嘛？喷的就封了。以后别来我们直播间了啊！不求你看。
Marines are going to be all over the place. We're going to be just running out everywhere, man. Second factory on the way. This is what Oliveira needs to do. Build factory, tanks, build Vikings. And the thing is, you can come back against this style. Maru's not going Ravens. Yes, he's building more command centers on location. But he's not, you know, it's not an insurmountable lead. Oliveira is macroing like a beast. And this is where we need to see that heart. Right now, it does look like he's very tense, though. The way he's kind of eating his lips on the camera a little bit is definitely something, you know, for me, you could see me kind of spazzing out when I get a bit too tense in game. Bloody, my tongue starts doing whirly twirlies. For Oliveira, I think he's eating his lips.
这个时间点，李培南只能在这边防守啊！这两个坦克的位置，
哎，炸得很烦，这个两个坦克，
好恶心！这个坦克。
它主要制空虽然有一点，但是不多。
你如果把兵力都投入到这里的防守的话，上面这个
上面你也不好守。你现在少40人口呢，
甚至他这几船兵还可以投你主矿去搞，这感觉破绽好多现在。
But he doesn't know he's up against Mass Marine. He doesn't know he's down 40 Marines right now. His only advantage is tanks. He needs
只能慢慢开矿。
Oh God,
冲了。
good scan.
这两个坦克其实把马路架得有点烦啊。
是不是有点冲动啊？马路
带马路兵很多很多。
不多耶，这么多坦克呢？
对啊，就刚才李平南刚才那个隔山，对他刚才隔山打牛的那个坦克是搞得马路有点急，一下就冲了拉开，守住了。 但是人口依旧还是落后的，战斗人口少一些，对比刚才好很多。
Zerg players are like so dumb when they're ahead. They love to attack and choke points. And I think Maru just got, you know, he smelt blood in the water. He got into a bit of a feeding frenzy.
刚才里面那个地方应该加了5、6个坦克，马路根本就没撒雷达，就直接上了。
He's got 3 upgrades ahead of 2-2. He's still way ahead on the unit count. He's down on the
还要防守，
右冲再拉开。我觉得马路急了呀，这两波。但李平南不该出去，这个地方不该出去。后面坦克一层一层的耗。
还有两个坦克，还行。
但是还是很伤，这波交换还是很伤。
这波很难受，这波很难受了。 啊，这完全被
直接完了，爆破了，还是打出来了呀！ 感觉还是打穿你就不爆破，
还是兵力不够。
对他始终还是兵力少了一点。
其实里面的这几个坦克架的位置倒还是挺精髓的，就环环相扣，每个坦克都有一定的保护的一个。
现在就是拼命换就好了。没兵的要被两边架死了。换不动了。少50人口，输了。马入还是强啊。GG 了，4比0，报了 IEM 之仇。
那我告诉你，这个仇他可能很不爽，好吗？你妈个 IEM
也很不爽，你们 IEM 输的有点烦。
真的，IEM 太贵了。妈，冠军15万刀，你想想看，亚军多少？
我的确跟马如是有实力差距的，这个你们还是要承认的，大家不要因为他拿了一次 IEM 冠军就觉得他好像在这上面就是无敌般的存在。
It's kind of a bummer, man. I had a few really funny lines I really wanted to pull for Oliveira there that we don't get to use now. Damn it, Maru. I should have used that in the Solar series. I missed my opportunity. I got to use them all now. I should have used this one when he
好了，兄弟们。那我们今天这个星际这部分就播到这儿了。王哥，麻将走一把呗。
走吧。
你们3巴克就算了是吧？今天
打不过我，反正冲进来把你砍飞了也还可以，也不容易。
冲进来，
我搞一把麻将。是不容易的呀。
但我跟你说，城门口集结了很多兄弟，好吗？很多你的兄弟。
感谢兄弟，事业不能顺利的一个飞机，感谢兄弟。昨天我也没输完，是不是嘛？我又没破产。
还赢了好吗？
对呀，我还赢了，我为什么不能继续打嘛？
有个叫中穷局的一个兄弟，铁